This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. I am your host and DM, Johnny, for this live play 5th edition's Dungeons & Dragons podcast. We are in our 5th season, currently doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the exciting module. Now, a bit of a shift this week. Instead of the usual adventures with Amalika and Waywalkit and Yosef, Steph had some work to do, so we got a little creative. We went a little bit off story, and we have a brand new adventure that is all wrapped inside the Waterdeep universe. It all takes place in Waterdeep, and it involves some plucky little halflings who have been turned into wererats as we present to you the Gutter Runner Society and all the rat-like adventures you could want beneath the streets of Waterdeep. We hope you like it. It's something new. We thought we'd try something different and see how it goes. If you liked it, let us know on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Give us a follow and let us know what you thought of the Gutter Runner Society adventure. And if you want to hear some more, you can also find us on any app that plays a podcast, and of course on our own website at www.flyinglizardstudio.com, and of course on YouTube with YouTube/Diecast Podcast. You can find us there. You can find old videos to catch up on. It's all the fun and technical bits out of the way. Let's just jump right into the adventure. We have some TCAF announcements to do at the break. And another special little announcement, we'll be taking a 1-week break over TCAF. It's going to be a busy weekend for a lot of the cast, so let's just let them focus on TCAF. Let's worry about Dungeons & Dragons a little bit later. Let's let the Gutter Runners do their thing. And when we come back, we're going to start this little trilogy of an arc called The Longest Day. We're still in the process of recording it, so I didn't want to break it up or mess with it. I wanted to put it all together. So just one little break so we can get all the recording done. But I hope everyone enjoys the Gutter Runner Society. I will see you at the break with some TCAF announcements, and let's see what happens beneath the streets of Waterdeep. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Season 5, Episode 7, and it's a special one today as Steph is off working, and while Steph is away, the rats come out to play as we're going off script, off story with a special Were-Rat episode featuring Miles and Adam playing brand new Were-Rats for a story-adjacent plot that is happening inside Waterdeep as they are part of something known as the Gutter Runners Guild, which is a guild of Were-Rats which operates beneath the surface of Waterdeep. How do you guys feel so far about this?
As people?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Miles. Excited. Playing Rod.
We're ready.
Yeah, I'm playing Rod Itney.
For the record, I've always been off script. I didn't know we had it. I will be playing Vicky the Tooth.
And we're also experimenting with some new gadgets on sound setup. Nothing too major, but we're going to try something new, see if that improves the sound, see how it goes. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this will take place, say about a week before the fireball explosion in Troll Skull Alley. So this is a story that takes place, I said a week, let's make it 4 days before the fireball explosion. And we kind of do this cinematic pan through the streets of Waterdeep where the snow is kind of just collecting on the sides of roofs. People are huddling against the wind. And we actually see Amalika, Waywalkit, and Yosef leaning against the wind, walking against the chill. And the camera just kind of pans down and you get that cross section between the streets where you see pipes and stones and
maybe a skeleton.
Maybe a little skeleton. Maybe it's like a goblin and a gnoll skeleton and it looks like the roof caved in on top of them.
Or a stash of money.
As it comes sliding down and you actually hear what appears to be instruments and music and people cheering. And you see kind of this round wooden room where it's a whole bunch of rats and humanoids and hybrid forms of different rats. And there's this big round table that looks like it used to be a wagon wheel and just looks like it has refuse and garbage that fills in the side and just kind of flattens out and makes the rest of the table. And you can see balconies and banisters all filled with rats, like little miniature tankards of ale are flowing freely. Little thimbles of that are shot glasses are being tossed back, and it seems to be like this big, boisterous, jovial mood as everyone's kind of cheering and roaring and enjoying each other's company. You notice that there's a whole wide spectrum of rats, and at the table you see this one big brown and white spotted rat in his hybrid form. He's got kind of like that big, long rat snoot, and he's got wearing a little monocle and a little black cape.
Adorable.
And he puts his feet up on the table. You notice that he's wearing little spatzes, but they're like terribly stained. They're like green and brown and yellow. Like this, at one point, maybe in their lifetime, they were white, but clearly just stained from. He's worn them for a status and not really changed the MO a whole lot. As you see him hold up his little mini tankard, he takes a big bite of some warmed up Gouda, just kind of like melts down and kind of comes down the side of his mouth as his whiskers kind of just like flare out and wiggle a little bit. And he says, "Brothers, sisters, fellow vermin, welcome to the annual meeting of the Gutter Runner Society." And you see everyone cheers and roars.
Yeah.
Gutter Runners!
Gutter Runners forever.
"I'm so glad we have all the clans here today. We got the rats." You hear people like these little rats go, "We got the bats." And you see kind of like these werebats go, "Scream." "We got the we got the undead vermin." And you see just kind of like this one gray rat and eye pops out and like, "Yo." We've got the mange foot. And then you see like this kind of coffee mangy rat with like kind of like desk cloud and like, "Mange feet." And everyone roars and cheers.
Mange, you love it.
It's like, all right, we gather here today to not only celebrate our family, our union, our total dominance of the underworld of Waterdeep. We are the king rats, the rat kings of the city, if you will. By the way, rats.
I will.
Yeah, you say it!
You see King Spats points at you, Rodney, and gives you the monocle side wink. He says, "Now, a lot of you may have been concerned that the gang wars have tightened, have quieted down. There's not a lot of action, not a lot of jobs coming in or out, and that's okay because we're rats, we're survivors, we're family, we're brethren, we're sisterin, and various other ins. In fact, there's not a place we can't get into this place. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?"
You're right about it!
And the whole crowd like cheers and laughs, and like you see booze and food come spilling down off the side, kind of bounces off the table, and people on the bottom are just getting soaked in like errant food and drink. So, but there's a project on the works. An employer who wishes to remain anonymous is working on something big. Something big, brothers and sisters. Something big, vermin and vermintide. So we got a mission. We got to all work together this time to show what the Gutter Runner Society is all about. We're going to need help. We're going to need to recruit people. So talk to your local officers. Talk to your local family heads. We're on a recruiting spree because something big's coming down. And when it comes down, oh, the cheese is gonna be big. The cheese is gonna be cheddar. The cheese ain't gonna be Swiss because there ain't no holes in this plan. But we are gonna do something change-worthy of Waterdeep. So, head out to your houses, get your informations, and we're gonna go on the world's biggest recruiting drive for the Gutter Runner Society. We are expanding tonight because we are gonna need the help for our big project. So step 1, we recruit. Step 2, and then step 3 is profit.
Well, sorry, boss. What was step 2?
Don't worry about step 2. We're just going to gloss over that one. Step 2 happens when we get to it. Let's focus on step 1 right now. Think about step 3. Forget step 2 until we get to it. Does everyone understand the plan?
Yeah, we're gutter runners.
We're Gutter Runners!
You're Gutter Runners! And you hear the whole crowd just erupt up. Gutter runners. And as you begin to kind of do like a camera pan around, you actually notice that this one little boxy room actually has tons and tons and tons of little rat holes that go off into the various parts of the city. And you can see the crowd beginning to disperse, kind of like a drunkenly, almost like the bar turning on the ugly lights and everyone heading home. So you're actually part of House Rat, just straight up rats. And you actually notice that your house officer, your house head, comes up to you, and he's in his giant rat form. He comes up. He's a little bit of a tubby little black rat. He comes up and is like, "Hey, okay, so you guys are our newest recruits, our newest inductees into House Rat. So we have a very important recruiting spree for you. We feel you guys can handle this one."
You can count on us, man. You know, like, we've never failed you in the past. We see ourselves as up-and-comers, men of ambition, you know, like rats, like gonna be rats in the city.
This is your chance. So he holds out like a little pouch, like, here's a couple of pieces of cheese, and essentially you got to sway some rats over to our side by any means necessary. Your target area, just keep it within the confines we got, and he gives you like a little list of places to go. Your area is going to be Troll Skull Alley. Lots of rats there, lots of activity happening right now. So I need you to go recruit the rats in the various stores and areas to swing them to our side.
I think with some tonk weed and a little of this like piece of cheese, I can get like any rat to do as I say, especially like rat ladies, you know, because we're very successful with them. What do you say?
Yeah. I believe you. Tell you what, you go out and you're
It's true.
Yeah. Okay.
A little late on that one, buddy. We gotta say it together, you know? It looks good when we do it together.
I thought you were carrying it, so I let you pick it up.
I never know when to give you the lead. Fuck.
I need your choice. It's either a deception or a persuasion roll on that one.
See if we can persuade him.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he thinks it's true. It's a straight up 10.
He's like, okay, yeah. Well, you know, succeeding at a job that'll raise your stature a little bit. We'll know you. The heads up in the House Rat will know you.
We're gonna be good. We're very
Yeah,
good.
we're gonna pull this fucker off. You're not gonna believe how many rats are gonna be scurrying down in here.
It's like just the rats, like none of the
Just the rats.
just the people.
We're just starting off basic easy for you.
Do you have like a brochure?
You're the brochure. You are the living.
Yeah, we're the bros. We are a map. We're an atlas. We got the whole scene of the entire neighborhood. You don't have to worry about a fucking thing.
You also wouldn't want to write it down, I guess. Yeah. That way, yeah.
All right. So here's your list of places to go. He's giving you the list, but the places you'll need to go. One is the Bent Nail.
Mm-hmm.
2 is Steam and Steel. 3 is Corleone's Crown. 4 is the Tiger's Eye. 5 is the Bookworm's Treasure. 6 is Troll Skull Manor. And 7 is Fruin's Brew.
We thinking like alphabetical?
Now, let's pick a place where, like, sort of like there's like... No, let's start at the bottom, you know? Like this whole rat situation. Like, we fell into it, and I think we're making it work. But, like,
Totally.
we gotta get we gotta do, like, an early sweep of, like, losers, you know? Kind of like loser rats. Like, hey, you're a rat. Like, your life is a piece of shit. Want to be a were-rat.
Whoa. Rats' lives aren't a piece of shit. We're involved with shit. But we're not. Our lives are pretty great.
Yeah, like...
You must be new to the family. Rats' lives... Like the giant rat looking at you right now is like, rats' lives in Waterdeep. We eat well, we bond well, we family well.
But we don't get the respect we deserve.
Well, not outside others, but you got to earn it. Also, sometimes you don't want to be the rat caught outside his hole when the lights come on, because that rat gets killed. Rats work better under the ground, out of the spotlight. In fact, that's some good advice I can hand you before you go off on this thing. Don't be seen unless it's by another rat.
Yeah, like in the rat form.
Regardless. Also, the City Watch don't like lycanthropes either, so just watch out for that one.
We've been watching out for the City Watch all our lives, right, brother? So, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for your rat consultation or whatever that was. You know, me and my buddy, we got this handled. We are going to bring so many rats back in here. You're all just going to squish into one rat. What's that called?
That's a rat cake.
Yeah, you're going to be one of those.
Gross. Absolutely gross.
I thought it was kind of all right.
Yeah, right? Everybody together. We're family, yeah?
Have you ever tried to poop with like 600 brothers attached to you?
I mean, not specifically, no.
It's gross. It's really gross and difficult. Regardless, you take off now. You come back, report back what happens. And based on how well you do, we'll give you some cheddar. We'll give you some cheese.
Yeah, man. We're going to earn all the cheese on this one.
You're gonna be very impressed with us.
You'll be
This
shocked.
could be very good.
All right. So he sends you off, and you. It's easy enough to find your way up to the north. You're actually down in the dock ward. You find your way up to the northern ward pretty easily. It's nice and warm. You see other rats, and like you can kind of give like that. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, how you doing? Like it's like walking down a university dorm room where like everybody just kind of knows each
We're
other.
gutter runners, me and this guy.
Yeah, we all are.
We just came from a secret meeting back there.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, we are doing the same thing you are.
Yeah, but we're doing it in Troll Skull Alley.
Really?
Yeah, they trusted us with that.
Top of the line mission, baby. We got to bring back some new recruits.
Ooh, baby.
First of all, who are you and what are your recommendations for this mission?
Well, they trust you enough with that one, so good luck with the dangerous Troll Skull Alley. Everyone roll me an insight check.
Oh, it's a 1, but I'm lucky because I'm a halfling.
It's a 6
It's
for
a
me.
20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It's a 20 flat. I have no insight.
20 flat. You get the feeling that this little gray rat just looking at you is kind of just giving you like the he's playing nice. He doesn't think Troll Skull Alley is all that dangerous.
Yeah, that's right. It's the most dangerous place in the whole city, but we can handle it.
We're the two toughest tier. There's 2 of us, which also really helps.
Yeah, that's what you need for Troll Skull Alley is 2 rats. You guys are gonna do great, and you won't mess it up. Like it's almost impossible to mess up because they got you.
Yeah. Thank you. You are great.
You know what? You're going to want to write this down because we're going to give you our names, follow our code names. This is my chief associate, Rod the Bod.
I did not give myself that name. And this is, of course, Vinny the Tooth.
I see. You guys got nicknames for each other. That's great. That's cool. I got to go do my assignments because we got to build for something big. We're building a better rat tomorrow. But good luck in Troll Skull Alley. Don't be there when the lights are on. You know, as they now say in the Gutter Runner Society.
Oh yeah, don't be there when the light goes on. I got it tattooed soon. We're not gonna afford it.
Right. All right. Well, this rat's gotta go cheddar off. So I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, see you later, man.
So which stop are you gonna go to first?
Whatever's the dirtiest, whatever's got sort of like, what are the lowest rats? And then you're like, hey, man, like, come join our cult or whatever. You pass out like a little, like maybe a tiny morsel of cheese. Like those fuckers will do anything for just a sliver of cheese. And then we got the numbers to be like, okay, you go out and recruit other rats, it's kind of like it's like a social network, but rats.
So the bent nail is the smith, right?
No, steel and...
What is the bent nail that I refresh my memory?
The bent nail is like small, like basic weapons, like and a boyer as well. So like bows, arrows,
Gotcha.
like short swords, daggers, stuff like that.
Thinking that bent nail. There's no fucking food in a weapon shop.
Yeah, boring as shit.
They got
listening
nothing
to
to do.
hammering all night.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Do it.
All right, so you make your way over to the tunnels underground. You realize that it's wintertime. You don't have the want or need to go outside in the snow where it's cold. So what form are you guys in right now?
So like what size are we when we're a rat?
You're giant rats, so you're going to be small. So you're going to be about
Like the size of a chihuahua?
no, about like 3 to 4 feet long, somewhere in that range. But also when you're in your halfling, you're going to be somewhere between like 3 to 4 feet tall as well.
Right. Like I'm sort of like knee high to a human or something. maybe a little more, like crotch level.
I feel like passing as halflings is easier.
Yeah,
probably.
way easier.
Yeah, you're starting off in the sewers right now, though. So
Starting off in the sewers.
Yeah.
So as a rat in the sewers, then we're probably like better off in rat form.
sure, yeah.
Because I don't know, why not? We're scurrying. I like it.
All right,
We're rat
we're scurrying
form.
along.
All right, so you find the tunnel that goes up to the bent nail, and you can clearly see there's kind of like a hole cut in it. It's nighttime. There's no lights on, but you can definitely hear. Give me both a perception check. This one's based on hearing because I know rats have
I've got a smell boost.
Anything on
a smell boost.
10 for me.
1 again, so it's another
Wow.
reroll.
This is another 20.
Really giving it a work. Oh my god! Wow.
You're burning all those way rocket rolls.
No one will believe this podcast.
I know 1 to 20s though. It's great. Why wasn't I halfway?
Rod the Bard. You definitely hear the clanking of, it sounds like short swords and bows and arrows kind of like hanging off the hooks inside the store. But you also hear this distinctive little, like almost this high pitched, like stringed metal. And as you stick your head out, you can see that around the hole is a steel trap designed to kind of like guillotine down on any rats that cross over and trip the wire.
Hey, Vinny. What? Look up over there.
Fuck. What?
Little rat trap.
No.
Yeah, rat trap.
See, it's just like, don't people know that rats like make everything go? And we gotta make a living. Like, it's just unfriendly.
They have no respect. They have no respect for us at all.
I say, no matter what happens up there, we get in that blacksmith and kind of fuck with the shit a little, like send a message. Boots, nice, big.
Don't fuck with the
Don't
government.
fuck with it. Maybe we could chew that into the lap. That would take too long.
Yeah, too long. Also,
stay on
there's
mission.
Yeah. All right, so thinking you know how to take care of this.
Yeah.
So what can I do to interact so it won't snap on us?
I can say either like a strength athletics check because you don't really have thieves' tools with you.
Can we throw a rock at it or something?
Yeah, you can definitely throw a rock at it.
Oh, I should have at least a plus. I got a +2 to that.
You do notice, like, as you kind of like stick your whiskers out and kind of get the feel of it. It is definitely like very much like a spring-loaded guillotine blade ready to come down and like slice the head off.
Gotta admire the craftsmanship on that. Slice your fucking head right off. Like, fuck.
Is it made of silver?
Give me an investigation check.
That's a 19.
Wow.
It is-
-1. So it's an 18.
It looks like it's just pure shiny steel.
The amateurs, though. We're fucking. I gotta find a voice here. I'm all over the place. Yeah, we gotta get this.
It's all right. You'll find it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna spring it.
I'm kind of all over the place too.
No, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I like when he does that.
Yeah, all right. I figured it out. Okay, we gotta spring it, and then you gotta lift it, and then like I'll lift it, and then we'll walk under it. Like,
Perfect. Yeah.
if it's not silver, it's not gonna kill us, but it's still gonna like fucking, it's gonna hurt, like.
Yeah. No. Also, my hair.
Yeah. No, we can't mess up that hair.
Just too like. So what coloration are your guys' rats before you go and do this?
Oh, I think I'm sort of a dark gray. Like I'm sort of a salt and pepper rat. And I'm like sort of like painfully thin, like sort of like emaciated for were rat.
Yeah, I think I'm a plumper were rat, but also like probably just like brown and black, like just like plain bear almost, like rat style.
So there's this skinny gray rat and this plump brown rat talking about this rat trap just on the other side of the hole. So how are you going to proceed past the trap?
I'm going to throw a rock at it and see if I can like...
Straight up, just a regular old dexterity. Add your dexterity to this attack
Nice.
roll.
Check this fucker out. Ready? Oh, fuck.
It's a 7.
You see him hit it and it bounce off the side of the tunnel and then pooch and just shoots into the store. And you're tap, 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 tap as the stone just rolls down.
All right, I was just blazing a trail. I was just making a path. Nobody saw it. It's a do-over. It's a do-over.
Yeah,
Plenty
you
of
got
fucking pebbles down here.
That's a 10.
You see it go Pating! He hit the exact same spot. It had more vigor, but a second pebble goes shooting.
That was real close, man. It was real
Listen,
close.
I've been drinking. We got pretty drunk at that rap party. What's next? It's a 4.
You see this one, he gets kind of like skips a stone along the floor. Tap, tap, tap. And
We can't just keep throwing stones in here all night.
All right, why don't you do it? Like, you're better at the physical stuff. You know, you got like sort of a brains and brawn dynamic.
I'm actually just gonna try to like push it,
okay,
like on the inside. It's going. Hey, get.
give me a strength athletics check.
It's a 12.
At 12, you hear the metal screech a little bit, and then the guillotine trap just goes and lands and actually blocks off the entire part of the hole.
Holy fuck, did you see that fucker? That would have sliced us right the fucking half.
Oh, you just missed it.
Oh, shit. All right, you know what? This is a disaster. We'll just give ourselves a reboot. Let's just go to a different place. Like, fuck this fucking, who are we going to meet in a blacksmith shop? Like a blacksmith, what? Like a horse? Like, there's not good recruits here. Let's go to a place where a lot of people are and see if we can make up for like some lost time.
Let me just try one check to get it out.
Okay, I really feel like my plan is better and we're wasting time just even doing this, but yeah, go for it.
Hey, man, you gotta support my ideas sometime.
Yeah.
It's a 18.
18, you see Rod the Bod, aptly named because his rat muscles just flex against the stainless steel blade trap, and you actually hear some of the pins and nails get pulled out of the wood as it creaks a little bit, and ka-tung-tung, just kind of this little plate of steel lands at the bottom. And you see the spring mechanism's been like almost like a slinky that's been unwound is actually just kind of like looping down from the top over the hole, but you're free open to this.
Holy fuck!
Just gesturing, just like as a champion.
Yes. All right, fuck it. So your idea was better back there. There's one on you. Let's go about this mission. Let's get in there.
All right.
Rod the Bod, as you step over, you hit another wire as this dart goes
Holy fuck!
right into your neck, but you are a rat immune to damage.
Sweet.
They're expecting regular rats. This is not your wererats.
Dude, there is a dart in your neck.
Yeah, it sucks.
Who does that?
This asshole.
This guy is obsessed with killing rats.
Actually, as you look up using your dark vision in rat form, you don't even need to make a perception check, but you can see what appears to be like the bodies of rats like arrowed to the wall.
Holy fuck, dude. This guy is insane. We gotta get fucking some revenge.
If there is a rat in there, they are going to be the most desperate, the most wanting, the sad. Your family's all pinned up here. You're trapped with this blacksmith psycho. We offer you a shot at revenge. And then, like, in reward, you join our little rat cult. You know, like it's the perfect pitch.
All right, let's make the call.
You actually just hear from behind a cabinet that has like little arrowheads, like kind of like a wicker basket with like arrowheads in it. You see it, this little white nose and snoot and whiskers popping like, well, you idiots, keep it down.
Yo, did you see my pal Rod the Bod take a dart in the neck just now?
Yeah, do you know how many darts that's killed? There are how many rats that dart has killed?
What?
So many. Because they fool you. They think it's safe after the first trap goes off. Like this Boyer, they're fucking cagey, man.
You know, I don't care if those darts pierce us, slash us, bludgeon us, whatever. We are ready for it. And we're here to rescue you in the name of the gutter runners.
Oh, you're the gutter runners? Oh my God, thank you for getting here. It's not easy scraping out a living here, let me tell you. There's like we used to have like 50 rats here, and now there's like 8 of us left.
Well, when you're a gutter runner, we protect our family.
Oh, like we're just regular rats. Like, are we getting inducted into the gutter runners?
If you want it, it's yours.
Hold on, clarification. How many are you versus how many darts remaining?
We don't know. That damn half-elf comes in and just resets the traps every night.
Yeah, all right. Also, as a gutter runner, when you are a gutter runner, you're one of our family, so we're going to take this guy down because you're one of our family now.
Yeah. Now watch. You're going to be so impressed. We're going to run heroically hero style. And by the time we get to the finish line, no matter how many darts, you're going to want to join up right here. Ready, buddy?
Well,
Wait, what?
Are you going? Because the guy doesn't live here. He just works here.
I want to run through like the darts.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Or I guess like are they like there's only one dart per night? He has to like load a dart, or is it like multiple triggers?
That you don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's one definitely aimed at the door,
All right, hold on. I was gonna like go
but you are also in a boiler shop, so
right. So I'm gonna stand away from the hole and just like keep pulling the string.
yeah. You pull on the string. It feels like it's just attached to like almost like if someone made a hand crossbow for a rat. And it's attached to the wall, and you give me a strength check actually real quick. Strength athletics.
It's a 10.
10. Bink, you pull. You've actually now got about 10 feet worth of small coiled steel string.
It's cool. Yeah, that'll fuck with them.
It's like we don't this place is like the eating's good because he thinks he kills all the rats. It's dangerous, but that guy that half elf is cagey AF with his traps. Like he does some layered thinking.
You know, you don't really think this way because like you're just a rat, but me and my pal Vinny,
You're Vinny. Yeah.
Me and my pal Rod, you know, we got like superpowers. We're sort of like rat on the streets, you know, like whatever some old ass half elf who's like obsessed with traps has, we got it better. Believe us.
You're going to disarm the traps for us then?
Yeah. Watch. We're going to do it right now. Listen, you pulled a string or something there. What do we say? We're going to run for this or we're going to
give me an investigation check if you're looking for traps. If you're running for traps, I'll just roll a percentage dice to see if you go set anything off.
No, I don't think we're running yet. I've got a 20.
20?
15. Yeah, it's a 16 because I have a minus 1 investigation. 14. It's like 14.
You both find individual traps hidden. One looks like it's kind of like a bear trap, but for rats. And Vinny, you find it, and you actually do notice that there is kind of like this glinting silver on the edges of the blades for this trap.
Ooh.
And for Rod the Bod, you actually find it's almost like a little plate of cheese, and there's kind of like this like brown viscous liquid that's around it. As you walk over and you look around, you actually notice that there's 2 of those little mini rat-sized crossbows pointed, and you can see like these 2 like almost like hypodermic needles just like dripping this brown goop onto the ground.
What?
It does not smell very good.
But what's our situation? Like, are we out in the shop?
You're in the shop right now, yeah.
And he's not there because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
The lights are off.
Dude, I feel like I will never love anything as much as this guy apparently loved killing rats.
Yeah.
Like, what the like?
It's real fucked up. I don't understand how they can look down at the rats so low when we are so high. We stand above them. I mean, not literally ever, but we stand above them.
If you get up on the shelf, you can stand above them.
Hey, good point. That's why you are now a gutter runner. So you're in.
You see his like his little yellow rat teeth just kind of crawl out of it. He breaks into this smile. His whiskers kind of arch upwards. He's like, really?
Yes. Yeah. If you want to be in it, you're in it.
Oh, I'm a gutter runner now.
You're a gutter runner now, pal. Now listen.
Can we get out of here? Because I do not want to live here anymore.
No. We need the whole situation. Gutter runners don't leave gutter runners behind. 7 of our rat 8 total of our rat brethren are somewhere in here, and we're not going to leave a man or a rat behind or something. You know, we're like heroes.
Oh, I can get them. Like it's like they're in a hidey hole right now. But
yeah, grab them.
You see him go scurrying back, and you see kind of like this, like very much looking like Vinny, kind of like emaciated and disheveled rats, like little tufts of fur coming out. It looks like they're surviving, but it's not the best survival, not the healthiest one. They don't look fat or plump like Rod does.
No, you guys, you made the right choice. So you're now part of House Rat.
Yes.
House Rat, or a proud house with the original Were-Rat house, in my opinion. Top 6.
Top of the line. I mean, they sent us. We did these heroic things. We disarmed the traps. We saved your lives. We feel you owe us a lot, and you can come and join us and join House Rat. And for the rest of the day, as we're out sort of enjoying the sunshine and like out sort of in the city, enjoying our freedom, no longer in the basement of some like rat-obsessed killing psycho, we're going to recruit other rats. You know, we're going to get them on our side.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Can we just go right to the headquarters then? We know the way.
Yeah, no problem. But if you could put in a good word for some of your other rat friends in the neighborhood while we come around.
You know, any rat you see, you tell them that you were personally saved and personally recruited into the gutter runners by me, Vinny the Tooth, and my best friend here,
Rod the Bod.
Rod the Bod, Vinny the Tooth. See, like our names are sort of about our physicalities.
I get it. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
It's a 19. Oh, no, it's an 18.
Just roll it against.
Yeah, roll against see if you get a 20.
if it's comically higher.
No.
You see like his little rat eyes just kind of like well up, and he's like, yeah, Vinny the Tooth and Rod the Bod. We're going to spread the message all a long way back to HQ. Thanks, you guys. You saved us all.
We are the best ever.
We are the best ever.
All right.
Now skedaddle. Get out back there, you little fox.
My name is Finn. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Vin. Yeah.
Finn, but that's
Me
okay.
too,
That's
Vinny.
okay.
Vinny the Tooth. Remember my name. It's fine.
You see him and his 8 other rat companions go.
Yeah,
through the hall.
you too.
There's
See you later, sister. Don't forget who saved you.
There's a lot of trepidation as they go near the hole. As the experience of trying to like dodge through.
We got it. We got your back.
But they all go through, and like once they see like the trap is down, like the secondary dart trap has been disabled as well, they all just scurry through.
Now that we're alone, I feel like we said a bunch of macho things to those rats about like going around chewing those guys' boots, making sure he knows who what.
Yeah.
But fuck, this guy is a psycho.
Get the fuck out of here.
So you guys gonna mess with things? Or you gonna take off?
Fuck no.
Fuck, this guy's nuts. Are you kidding me?
He must have spent 50 dragons on those traps. The craftsmanship of those tiny crossbows was fucking exquisite. Like,
No one's ever been crazier.
who makes those?
I'll give you both inspiration. You can use it. Just for that. Also for the Deadpool fourth wall breaking reference. All right, you have various. You can check off the bent nail.
I've done it already.
Boom. Who's your next?
You know what also suck? Bookstores. There's no food there. Which is the Tiger's Eye, I believe.
No. The Bookworm's Treasure is the bookstore.
Bookworm's Treasures, right. Which we do have on our list. Bookworm.
I'm for it. I haven't sat down and eaten a good book in so long, you know?
It's delicious when it's old and musty.
Especially after that stressful ass mission. This is going to be restful. It's going to be relaxing. You know, we'll sort of like, we'll cool our heels at the book, so we'll let them come to us. You know, we'll let our reputation be seen them to be like.
Maybe we're going to go in casual this time, not so loud. Try a more relaxed approach. The quiet bookstore mice.
We'll be chilling out, eating on a bug, and they'll sort of come up and be like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
local
they're
guy,
gonna see
Vinny
some
the Tooth and
two
Rob the
cool
Bug.
guys. Yeah.
Maybe they heard of us earlier. Let's do it. Bookstore.
You dodge back into the sewers under the tunnels. It's a quick, like 5-minute scamper by rats via tunnel. But you find yourselves outside one of the tunnels for the or one of the entryways for the Bookworm's Treasure. As you come up, though, you don't need a perception check to see it. There is clearly like this golden glow of a candle inside, and now you can give me perception checks based on hearing.
One again.
14. Wow.
Rod the Bod, what's going on?
Into a 13 this time.
I challenge that because you consistently roll 1s and 20s, so I think you're fudging the dice roll.
No, it's an honest 13.
Honest 13? Okay. You actually hear what appears to be it's the sound of quill and parchment kind of scratching together as a kind of like this heavy labored breathing. And you do notice kind of like this green gassy cloud just kind of hovering in the area.
What's that shit? Is that like magic or like wizard shit?
I mean, I don't know fucking wizard shit.
I'm gonna give it a sniff.
yeah, totally.
You get advantage.
Yeah, advantage with the
Sweet.
sniff.
I needed that advantage. It's not that bad. Is a sniff still like a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's a 13.
13. Vinny, you know, because it's definitely a food-based thing. There may be a couple hours old, but there's some fresh biscuits on a plate somewhere in there. They got like the candy glaze on it, maybe some strawberry jam in it, but there's a whiff of pastry and strawberry jam coming in from there.
Here's the plan. We save the cheese, we grab the biscuits, and we're kind of like, your bookstore guy never gives you biscuits, but we'll give you biscuits, you know? And then we sort of like, no. We go with our chill out plan, but we're sort of chilling out, eating the biscuits, biscuits so delicious, you know? And then the rats come around, they're sort of like, hey, you got the delicious biscuits.
Yeah, but what is the cloud? What is a cloud?
I don't know, dude. Like, I just saw you take a dart in the neck. You know, if we're not going to recruit as much of these rats as possible, like, what are we doing out here?
Well, maybe you go in first this time is what I'm saying.
Don't worry about it. You know what? I thought you were good back there. Like, your whole plan of, like, lifting up the thing when I was like, no, let's running away with the thing worked out totally good. So, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that we are too big to be afraid of green cloud or whatever. All right, so what is the quickest way into the house, like rat style?
You can just run through the hole and like get right into. It's kind of like the back area. Looks like it's off to a reading nook. It looks like.
Check it out, man. Worst thing that happened, that cloud bites us. We become were-clouds. Even better.
Were-clouds.
What kind of check is this?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'm just running towards.
You don't need to roll.
Oh,
for that.
I'm just run for
You
it.
just run right in. As you come in, you see this big hulking figure with gold scales and kind of like this what's the material?
It's the Dragonborn from the previous episode.
It is.
No, fine.
You see kind of like these glasses come up over some of his frills, a linen shirt, and a smock, as it looks like he's scribbling away at some stuff. And as you just come riding in, he kind of lifts up his snoot, sips his tea. You know, it's like this like kind of like bluish greenish aquamarine green gas just comes out of his nostrils. It kind of gives like a. What's going on out there?
Holy
fuck! Who's coming in here? That's a D12. 1 second. That's a natural 20.
Oh my God.
He turns around and makes immediate eye contact with you, Vinny. He's like, What are you doing in my store? Don't you know this is after hours?
I'm going to run in. Like, is there sort of like a cellar I can get down to, or like a basement level?
Not that you can find right now. So right now you've got essentially a book counter to your left, the hole and Rod the Bod right behind you.
Yeah.
Right front and off to your right is the Dragonborn turning around and looking at you. And then you see almost like a maze of bookshelves for a lot of places you can go.
Yeah, I'm heading straight for the bookshelves.
All right. So you're going to unfortunately make a stealth check with disadvantage because the Dragonborn, Rashan, has seen you.
So I'm going to take the lowest of
Yes.
2 rolls.
Correct. Good luck.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Either way, it is a 22.
He rolled 2 18s.
You catch him in between his like startling and sniffing of the air as you just dart for a bookshelf and you make it behind one.
I feel, and I also want to squeal as I run.
All right, I'll give him advantage on the perception check then. That's all right. He still rolled terribly. As you dip down, you notice his glasses kind of bobble as he's shocked by it as it bobbles on his snoot. As you lose sight of him, you hide on the bottom level of a bookshelf in between one book that's folded on, like kind of leaning against each other.
Yeah, classic.
Making a safety lean. Rod the Bod.
Are there any rats around? Rats.
Are you saying that loudly, quietly?
Like around that, like, and not so loud that like, and also I'm speaking, I'm assuming in some kind of rat language.
You can speak you've got, you can speak rat, halfling.
Oh, I cannot speak in rat form.
You can speak rat. You just can't speak.
Common.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Or halfling.
Right. Yeah. So in rat form, there's like,
Yeah.
rats.
You both hear a response. It's like, yeah, there are rats here. What? Just gotta lose the Brooklyn accent. Like, yeah, there are rats here. What do you want? And as you see the Dragonborn move, you see this beautifully shown white rat with like a scarf and glasses on, and it looks like it's got like a little small rat-sized book in its hands, and it's sitting on the same desk that the Dragonborn was writing at. It also has like a little miniature teacup as well.
What? Are you for real?
It's like,
Where are we in relate? Like,
So you're in the bookshelf,
Yeah.
and Rod the bot is still back at the
Yeah,
hole.
I'm like peeking out the hole, like
so we can both see this
Yeah.
this person, but we can't see each other.
No.
All right, I'm sure you heard of them. I'm sure you're impressed by them. The gutter runners need our rat brethren in on the biggest score you've ever seen.
Yo, Rod the Bod, what's going on back there?
You stay quiet, buddy.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, you keep hidden. I'm gonna do the thing this time.
Hey, there's a fucking dragon in here.
Yeah. Keep it cool.
Okay.
And keep him distracted while I do my thing.
You see the Dragonborn cast a spell, and he says, you actually understand what he's saying to you now. He's like, what, Lucy, what is going on here? Do you have friends over tonight? Did you not tell me? Have I forgotten about company coming over? You see you go, no, the Gutter Runner Society is here. They're doing something stupid, I imagine.
I take personal offense to that as a gutter runner and as a fellow rat.
Rod,
person.
what's going on out there? She thinks you're stupid.
Shut up. No, she doesn't yet.
No, I think you're stupid. This is a stupid thing to do.
Why'd you put that into her head?
The lights are on. Who comes out when the lights are on?
That is that's a very good point, ma'am.
Like, what do you want, and what do I have to say no to for the Gutter Runners?
Just membership. I'm sorry, if you don't mind.
Look.
The answer is no.
What my associate is trying to say. Where's the Dragonborn now?
He's still sitting at the writing desk. He's like kind of befuddled by like this conversation happening between Lucy and like the bookcase and the hole in the wall.
Look, I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding. You don't get it. Like, the reason why we decided to come into this fine bookshop is because we represent like a fine society, a brotherhood and sisterhood, if you will, of rats. Pardon me, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Vinny the Tooth. Come on in here and introduce yourself here.
You see the Dragonborn adjust his glasses one time. It's like, well, Lucy, please, let's welcome your guests inside. Please, Vinny, Rod, come in, have some tea, have some cheese. And you hear Lucy just kind of gasp in just dissatisfaction at the situation.
You see, your friend likes us. You know, he's an open-minded guy. Like, we're all rats here, except those of us who are dragons.
Like, well, yes, I am a Dragonborn. Have you seen many of me before?
No, I thought you were an actual dragon.
I thought you were going to eat me right up. You are huge.
I didn't understand how you didn't chase him. Thought you were going to.
I thought I was fucking dead, man. That was amazing.
I'm a vegetarian. So.
Yeah, us too. We got so much in common.
Yeah, give me a persuasion or deception check, your choice.
This is clearly a deception check, yeah. Oh, it's a... Oh,
yeah, you're going to reroll. It's a 1. This is the best picture ever.
It's nicer that time. 15.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, I don't have any anything ready at the... I've got what's left of my strawberry cake if you wish to have some of that.
Yeah, man. That sounds delicious. Anyway, as I was telling your lovely associate, we've come to welcome new rats into the Brotherhood, you know? Rats who are down on their luck. We give them a home. We give them an education. You know, we set them on the right path. A path that might lead to becoming fine, upstanding folks like we all are here.
You see Lucy just kind of shake her hand, takes her little tiny glasses off, and just kind of like shines the lenses on her own fur, puts it back up, and says, I have a perfect home right here, thank you. Rishan takes care of me. Rishan takes care of me. He feeds me, and he's been teaching me things. I have no urge or want to join your gutter runners criminal society. Here, kind of a chuffing like, oh, criminals. We can't abide by criminals in this bookstore.
We are a registered guild.
We are a registered, officialized...
Everything that's above board.
We have ceremonial vests sometimes, you know? It's cute.
There's a ceremony. It's very official.
You see Lucy cross her arms, looks at Rashawn, and says, they're not.
You know what?
That is just wrong. And hey, you know what, Missy? We don't need to keep talking to you. How about Rashawn? Do you want to become a gutter runner? Show her the way.
Yeah.
No. I'm quite content in just minding my bookstore.
That was a big swing, and I liked it. You know, we're leaning into it. That's me. And like, look, Missy, I can see it. I can see why you don't want to hang with us and hang with other rats, because you got your little glasses and your little book, and it's all been sort of like courtiered. But what about your brothers outside, right? What about rats scurrying around? Most of them are dirty. I'm telling you, those
Hungry.
rats don't have little glasses. Those rats don't have a little book. They're hungry. Jump in here, Rob. Jump in.
Yeah. They're dirty. No one's bathed in them ever.
Gross. They're gross.
Not a single piece of pie. When is the pie coming, by the way?
You see Rashan takes like a knife and fork and just like slices off like a little bit of a crumbly piece and just kind of like pushes it forward. And I'll say you guys are on the writing desk, so it's kind of like at a lean. And
Sure.
Lucy is sitting.
We've come into the meeting.
Yeah, and Lucy's sitting at the top with like her little glasses on, just like looking unhappy about this whole. Displeased about this whole situation. Arms are crossed, like her tail's like kind of flicking, like almost like a cat that's been agitated, just like going back and forth, going. It's like, well, Lucy is quite the special student. I whatever she decides, that's her choice of what she wants to do.
Yeah. Brains, beauty, that she got it all. Let's. I'm kind of shoveling the pie into my mouth. Like,
I'll say your next charisma check will be at disadvantage because of all like the crumbs and jams coming off your
also,
face.
this awful impression we've made. So, you know what? Like, we're not asking you to join up. Like, we would never dream. You obviously you're living the life here, and it's beautiful, and you're beautiful, and everything's great. But for your brothers and your sisters in the street, eating
So
garbage.
desperate, eating garbage.
Desperate for just to see the light of day. Desperate enough that even what's the name of our guild?
The gutter runners.
Gutter runners.
That the Gutter Runners Guild is the best they can hope for.
Do you actually say that as Vinny?
We're new.
No, we're new to it ourselves. We're on the way up. We can give your brothers and sisters in the street another on the way up. But what we need
It's
is
just
for you
a
to
pledge.
Yeah. You just got to tell them, you can come out with us. You get all your rat friends together. You're society rat, I guess, in this neighborhood. You must hold some influence here. We get maybe 30, 50 guys together. We make a speech about the Gutter Runners Guild. They come with us. You go back to your nice life here. And you never see us again.
Or I could just say no and never see you again without all that extra work. She's like, I have a lot of studies to do here. And with all due fairness to my brothers and sisters in the street, rats can find a way to live in this city. I found a way. Many others find a way. The gutter runners are criminals. You guys are the worst. You give rats a bad name. I'm trying to make rats have a more prestigious look. As you see her hold out her hand, and you notice that the flame of the candle kind of like extinguishes, and then she opens her hand again, and like poof, it ignites again.
You want to be like them. I don't know what to say to that. I don't accept it.
Princess
And we got to
Vermin,
get out of here.
Yeah, I think our business here is done. So, you just hang out with this weird kind of giant boyfriend. I don't know if this is a sex thing or like sort of what's going on with you.
I am quite weird looking.
You know what, sir? You could do better.
Lucy's a great student. She's picked up on magic really quick.
I bet she picks up on a lot of things really quick. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's not be rude.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm just sort of like throwing the pie in the ground.
You're going to regret this.
You're going to regret this.
Yeah, you're going to regret
You're going
this.
to regret this. Because you know what? I don't know if it's a bad name, it's a good name, but you're going to remember the name of me, Vinny the Tooth, and my pal,
Rod the Boss.
Solid timing on that one, Rod.
I'm going to need both of you to make strength saving throws, please.
15.
18.
Rod the Bod, you succeed. Vinny, you don't, as you see a gust of wind get cast by Lucy. And Vinny, you go flying back. You go splat against the back of the wall. You're kind of pinned there by the force of the wind. Rod, you're just kind of like tanking it. Goes like standing there, like resisting the force of the wind. But
Not that impressive. Frankly, not that impressive. And I will be of my leaf too. And I'll hop down and pick up, or grab him off the wall.
Oh no,
Fuck, she had wind powers.
he's like 8 feet off. Like he's like stuck 8 feet high up on the wall.
Rod, drag me down or some shit. Fuck.
Put him down already.
It's like, say please.
Don't say it, Rod. Don't say it. She'll tire
As
herself out.
you're still like held there. You would be taking bludgeoning damage, but you are in fact
Immune to bludgeoning
Yeah,
damage.
give me all the win you want. It's fine. I'm fine. Rob, let's just leave. Just grab my leg, pull me down.
I'll let my friend go. Let my friend go now, or nothing else has to happen here.
she says, say please first.
You are illegally detaining my friend, and you let him go.
You see,
I'll try to intimidate.
Sure.
With it's a 1,
Yes.
so I get to reroll it.
egg-shaped dice.
Into a 17.
You see her realize that there's no damaging happening to Vinny. And she kind of does the math in her head that you guys are actually just wererats. So you see Vinny go, oop, pop, and just slaps, like almost like throwing a hamburger patty down on a wooden floor. Plop, just lands stomach first. The wind just goes out of your lungs.
What's the matter, sweetheart? You got sore lungs?
All right, Vinny, let's go.
You actually see
Yeah, let's get.
actually,
Don't get you're getting agitated now, Vinny.
what's your AC, Vinny?
It's a 12.
12. That is a 15. So you see a firebolt come flying out from her hands as it hits you square in the back of the head for 4 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
That you do take.
Yeah, you don't get to resist that.
33. Now I'm down to
-4 is 20.
29.
29.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's bail.
Scurry, run, dash, disengage. I guess it's just like disengage and then.
Yeah, there was enough distance between you. Yeah. As you make your way back into the sewers, as the back of Vinny's head is still kind of like smoldering, kind of smells a little bit.
She got you, buddy. She got you bad.
Yeah, she got me good. All right.
So hot though.
Gorgeous. That teacup. She was living the life.
Yeah.
You know what? We really will show her. But as we were fleeing, I was thinking, we do a caper and go do it really good. And then we do the name thing. You're like, remember us? See, I'm Vinny the Tooth, Rodbot. That time, I felt like it was clear that the caper had gone awry.
Very late. Yeah, that came in way too late.
However, I think we did good on the timing of it. I thought that was solid delivery.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. On to the next thing. Onwards and upwards, baby.
So that was a fail.
That's a big fail.
But you could have had a rat wizard.
Yeah. Oh well. We fucked it up though.
All right. What's the next one on the list?
All right, let's go somewhere lively. Let's go somewhere where a place that means to have fun. The problem with bookstores is they're not any fun.
I guess Froon's Brew is a bar.
It is a brewery, but yes,
brewery.
You can go there.
Yeah, maybe we should get some liquid courage.
When will we go to like the manor proper? Is that an option?
It is a manor option. We can't go there now. I was kind of saving it to the end.
To the big finish. Yeah.
You can go anywhere, anytime you want. So it's your choice. But if you want to save the end, cool. If you want to do it now.
No, let's go to Froon's Brewery. Yeah, that's been in the neighborhood. Sounds like a solid pick.
All right. You make your way over the holes.
Scree.
It's completely dark on the inside. And using your dark vision, everyone give me a perception check. You can choose smell or sight, your choice.
I'll take smell.
Oh, I'll definitely take smell. 15.
15?
It's a 17.
17. You both, it smells like like fresh sawdust. Like going into like a lumber store or like a carpentry store, there's fresh sawdust everywhere in here. Just by you haven't seen it yet, but it just wafts right through your nostrils.
Ah, man, maybe they're doing like a renovation, like lots of holes to get in and out of, lots of rats, lots of rat activity.
Yeah. Do I know what the purpose of that would be?
You'd have to get inside the brewery to see it. But
all right, I'll do a quick check to see if it's also trapped. It's another one. Oh my god, it's the same dice too, which is nuts. It's turned into a 19.
Yeah. So for perception, you come in and you see there's canvas wraps over a lot of furniture. There's like sawhorses and lumber and tools, and you see like a lot of like bent nails and screws on the floor. It looks like a real mess. It looks like someone's trying to like refurbish it looks like one of those Mike homes on homes, like before they come in and help, like a self-made reno repair stuff. And you can see like the top banisters that hold up the second floor are kind of bent in different ways, the different kind of angles. The window panes, you actually hear like a wind. You see a little bit of snow coming in, so it doesn't look like the glass is fully set properly into the wood. And it looks like you can smell food that's probably gone and spoiled because it hasn't been served yet. But everything looks like it's covered over with canvas construction wrap. and you can see tools are just left out willy-nilly. Supplies are left out willy-nilly. You can see like a couple of rats just like chewing on a rotted piece of orange on top of one of the sawhorses, and it looks like they're just conversing. Like one's like a black rat with like a white tummy. The other one just looks like a splotchy gray and white rat as well. They look reasonably well fed.
Okay, whatever rats live here, they ain't gonna be reading no books, wearing no glasses.
These are gonna be working class
no
rats.
dresses. These are our people. Like,
But let's go in polite. Just maybe shoot the shit cool style like we met last time.
Let's kind of walk towards them, and we'll do some laughing.
Yeah, like we were having a conversation.
Yeah. Like I said something funny, and you were like,
"That's a good one, Toothy."
Yeah, that's a good one for you, also.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?
You see the two rats just kind of like eating their rotted orange slices, looking down at you, going like, "Hey, what you doing here?"
Well, as it so happens, there have been some openings in a certain organization we represent, and we're on the lookout for some handsome young guys who want to kind of make a go of it in the city.
We were just exchanging a story of our last town hall meeting and how good it was. Big Boss made quite the speech.
Cheese, booze, drippings. It was everything.
You see the brown rat lean over to the gray rat and say, "Hey, Fizzo, I think these guys are gutter runners." It's like, "Yeah, I think they are too. It looks like they got an offer." He says, "Yeah, I think you're right. They are gutter runners. What are you doing in this neighborhood? You don't see gutter runners come up to the North Ward a whole lot."
Well, why do you want to know?
Because gutter runners don't come up here a whole lot.
Well, I mean, why do you? I'm just trying to gauge the temperature of this relationship. It's a budding relationship. How do you feel? Gutter runners. You're curious. How do you feel about the gutter runners? I want to know what kind of room we're walking into here.
I mean, the things I hear are okay. I mean, like you steal, you eat, but you stay protected.
And when you're a house rat, you are a house rat for life.
How long? I guess you see the one brown rat nudge the gray rat again. It's like, yeah. So, how long is the life expectancy of rats in the gutter runner society?
We don't know. We are brand new.
Yeah, we're kind of new to the Gunner Runner Society ourselves, but look at that. We were halflings. We were nobodies. We were getting high on trunk weed all the time. I mean, like, our lives were terrible, And then we got bit by a rat, but also
Two rats
on us. We weren't awake at the time so much. We kind of woke up. It was like,
it's nuts.
These
That was
fucking
crazy.
rats were
Yeah.
chewing on us, right? And there was, but since then, we found the Brotherhood. We have a purpose. I feel like we're moving on up. Plus, we just had a sick-ass adventure where we invaded this total rat psycho's house. We sprung a bunch of traps. We evaded.
Oh, yeah, the bent nail. That place is, do not go in there. That place is crazy.
Well, we saved all those rats out of there.
You don't have to tell me twice because I've been in there and I came out of there with my pal Rod the Bod here.
And this is Vinny the Tooth, by the way.
That guy took an arrow right to the neck earlier, and just after that, I effortlessly defeated a rat sorceress.
Yeah, it was insane.
She thought she was hoity-toity. She didn't know who she was messing with.
Stuck up.
All right, so Rod the Bod, give me an insight check. Vinny, give me a deception check.
Oh, one.
Sweet.
Everyone's time to roll ones.
But only a 5. A 4 there.
Yeah, they kind of look at you like, really? You defeated a sorceress? That doesn't seem likely. And what'd you get? Sorry,
I got an 8.
8. You can't really gauge. It doesn't seem
They're not interested. They're not uninterested.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge.
They're curious.
Yeah, they're keeping their minds open, but you can't really read what they're feeling about the situation right now.
All right, cards on the tables, fella. We talk a big game, but me and my buddy, we're like brothers. We are actually brothers, like times a million. Oh no, wait, fuck, we're halflings in real life.
Yeah, we're halflings in real life.
You can still be brothers.
Yeah, we can still be brothers. Or
I think it would have come out by now.
I think we're childhood best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, not actual brothers, but
brothers in spirit.
Brothers you chose.
Brothers in soap.
Yeah, you see the gray rat. Was like, yeah, that's what we have.
Well, you can have that times a million with the gutter runners. The gutter runners are expanding up here into Troll Skull Island, and you need to join up.
And I think because we got this rapport going, I'm going to tell you the truth. The gutter runners were saying, like, the whole reason you don't go up to Troll Skull Alley is the rats there are soft, they're weak, they're complacent, you know? Like, they don't think it's going to be a good place to get some good recruits. But we survived that crazy rat dungeon, we saved some real rat survivors, and we are going back with buddies tonight. But we don't know how this whole Troll Skull Alley expansion thing is going to go. So, you know, like, this invitation that we're offering you, like, it might break my heart, but it's going to be kind of like a one-stop deal.
Yeah, so give me a persuasion check with advantage.
It is a 13.
13. You see the big brown rat kind of shake and nod his head. He's like, yeah, that sounds good. It's a lot better than the situation here.
Definitely. I mean, at some point, I know you're living high off the hog, but they're going to finish these renos. They're going to clean this
We're
place
not
up.
living high off the hog. This guy's a loser. This guy is...
Well, yeah, what is the deal with this place?
It's this guy. I don't even know. He tried to buy Troll Skull Manor and failed on the bid. So he's like,
Burn.
So I'm going to start my own bar. And this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's been trying to reno for like the past year. He doesn't know anything about renovation. Have you seen this? I'm a rat and I know this is shoddy workmanship. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
this is terrible. I've been in a couple of bars, many bars, and this is terrible.
yeah.
Are you telling me that guy couldn't buy Troll Skull Manor? I heard through the rat wire that 3 shitheads got handed it for free.
Yeah, you should, like, the rats down there are living it up right now. They renovated it. They're eating like kings and queens. Like, this guy is like, hey, rats, I'll give you some cheese if you mess with them. I'm like, no.
Tell you what, brother. You join up with us. Get every rat in here in this place joined up with us. We are going to walk down to Troll Skull Manor for a party tonight, and we are going to show those rats who's in charge. Because that's what the gutter runners are all about. You go around, you show everybody who's in charge, and then you go home with a nice slice of cheese. What do you say?
You see the little gray rat nudge his friend, and he's like, yeah, I heard about these things they have there called chaos parties. There's lots of food and drink and stuff, and it sounds awesome.
Yeah, they're gonna be in too. Like everyone's joining up. Every single rat in this whole neighborhood under one gutter runner flag.
All right, I'll say, give me another persuasion check. DC's super easy.
Do we have advantage or
You can help me. Yeah, you get advantage. You can get
Here, we'll roll another one.
Oh, a 4.
It's a 3.
combined. You know what? I'll say it's because I made it like a 5 difficulty. I'll just say you convinced them.
Yay.
Because I was like, no, do I really need to roll for it? No, they don't. But you're convinced that sense of family and the fact that you guys are brother-ish and these guys are actual brothers. And you say, okay, yeah, we'll convince the other rats in this place because this place is kind of a dump anyways, even for rats. Like it's not so much the eating. It's just like, this guy's such just a drain emotionally. He's like, yeah, the guy's sad all the time. He just like, he lashes out at people who didn't even do nothing.
You know what, brother? I've been there myself. When we get you back to the rat cave, we get to like all suited up. You'll give yourself an entire new life. And tell all your rat brothers that the main rat brothers sent you because my name is Vinny the Tooth.
Rod the Bot. Sorry, I totally. I know. Sorry, I'm sorry, Todd.
This is like the opposite thing where it was the right time but the wrong timbre.
I was just thinking about the next gig.
Fuck. All right, just get your guys. All right, we got stuff to do.
Yeah. We'll send them on down. And then, hey, thanks for stopping by. We didn't realize that this was kind of a hole until we had perspective. So
Yeah, it sucks. Your life sucks, and you're coming with us. So you know what? Run out, grab you guys. We're gonna make our exit. We're gonna move on to the next place. Goodbye.
See you at the Bat Cave.
Yeah,
Rat Cave.
rat cave.
it does have bats there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there also are bats. Hope you're cool with that.
All kinds of shit.
All right. So pick your next location, then we'll take a little bit of a break.
What's the crown place again?
The Crown. Coralon's Crown.
What is that?
That is, it's kind of an herbalist shop. There's like lots of like a greenhouse, like lots of plants and everything.
Oh man, after seeing that food, I'm pretty hungry. And you know what's even better? A little bit of grass.
Yep.
And then a meal.
Yeah, we could take a little grass break. I mean, I think it's very much, we got to mix a little business with a little pleasure. And you know what? That shit with the rat sorcerers was embarrassing, but
Yeah, I could use it to take some of the edge off.
yeah, I think we're finding our footing. I think we're moving on up.
All right. So we'll say you get up to the tunnel of the entrance to the Coralline's Crown, and we'll take a quick break to get some water, refresh our throats, have a quick pee break, and we will be back soon.
Yay.
It looks like the adventures of Rod the Bod and Vinny the Tooth are progressing nicely, sort of. It sounds like they're doing well. They had some problems with the rat sorceress or the rat wizard. It's an interesting process on two wererats, two brothers from a different mother, trying to make it and advance and progress inside the Gutter Runner Society. We'll see what happens as it mixes over with the other world, because there will be some steeples my fingers, delightful results. I hope everyone's been enjoying it so far. I hope everyone's enjoyed our little offshoot of the main story, just having some fun, seeing what's going on. But this is the last week that we wanted to do the TCAF announcement, Toronto Comics Art Festival. It is this weekend. It is Saturday, May 11th and Sunday, May 12th. And we have something cool to announce on Saturday at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 3 p.m. in the Red Room. That's the 5th floor on the Masonic Temple. That is 888 Yonge Street, which is just a couple of blocks north of the Toronto Reference Library. There's going to be something called Live Dungeons and Drawings. That's right. We're going to get some rather cool artists to play Dungeons and Dragons and draw and illustrate their adventures as they go. And maybe, mix it up a little bit. Instead of doing a die roll, maybe they'll do an illustration of how well it goes. So it's going to be a fun, exciting time. We're going to see some cool artists. Well, who are the artists, you may ask? Well, the DM is going to be Brian McLaughlin from Lair of the Nightmare Mancer. And we're going to have Katie Shanahan from Silly Kingdom, Kian Su from Danger Dice Gang, Adriana Blake from Dyson Doodles, Matthew Hottie from Saga of Metalbeard, Nick Host from The Killustrators, and Rosemary Brennan from The Killustrators, which is an awesome D&D podcast. Also, Nick does some great streaming for the art she does. You should go check her out on Twitch TV as well. As also, we have Jay Pollock from Dead City and Li Zhu from the Wavering Line Collective, and Megan Carter from Godslave, which is a fantastic comic, and you should pick that up while you're at TCAF. And finally, Gillian Bleckenhorst, Idols of the Cave, Max Bear from Scally Ha, and Jean Demers from the Wavering Line Collective. It is going to be a good, fun time. I'm going to be there for a lot of it, and I'll be there to check out some awesome Dungeons & Dragons and art because, hey, I like to combine those two things together in my life. I believe I've heard rumors that there's going to be a D&D zine going around with some sketches and character sheets of Amalika and Waywalkit floating around. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So that is it for this week. I hope you come out to TCAF. Toronto Comics Art Festival is an amazing event inside the city. It is free. It is right in the downtown core. It is worth making the trip into the city to see all these amazing panels and all these amazing artists. You can go to www.torontocomics.com to find out all your panel information, all the exhibitors and guests and special events and satellite sites and everything like that. This is not going to be in the Toronto Reference Library. It is going to be just a little bit north on Yonge Street at the Masonic Temple. So head on down. It's going to be the 5th floor at the Red Room for some live Dungeons and Drawings. Let's have some art. Let's hear some stories. Let's see some pictures and just have a good, fun chuckle and laugh at everything that's going on. So that is it for this week. And remember, no Diecast podcast next week. To take a quick week break just for TCAF to happen. And then we'll jump right back in afterwards to tell the story of The Longest Day, this post-Fireball in Troll Skull Alley. It's a bit of a cliffhanger, but it's going to be well worth it because of all the crazy stuff they get up to. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming along on the journey so far with Rod the Bod and Vinny the Tooth. We will see you next week. You can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Give us a follow. Let us know how you thought the Gutter Runners did this week. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast. And if you really want to help us out, leaving a rating and review will do a ton for us. We'd be so thankful for that. And of course, you can find us on our own website at www.flyinglizardstudio.com and on YouTube, Diecast Podcast. Just give it a search. We're going to be there where we put up the episodes from the previous week and you just catch up on if you missed anything or just have it playing around in the background. I guess that's it. It is a wonderful spring outside. If it is spring where you are, I hope you are enjoying this beautiful sunny weather. And I hope the Gutter Runners accomplish their goal because, oh man, You know Rod the Bod and Vinny the Tooth are going to be riding this for a real long time. That's it for me. Find a family member, tell them how you feel, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks this time. I love y'all. All right, as you come into Coralon's Crown, you are again, there's actually 2 stories to this place. There's like kind of, it's, and all the windows are kind of open. There are lights on inside, but it's not like that red candle glow. It's kind of like this blue and green bioluminescent glow, as you see, look like little fireflies, and some of the plants actually light up themselves. You actually can you can hear an audible snoring as it looks like a half elf is kind of in this vine weaved hammock, just kind of swinging back and forth with long hair, and their just legs just kind of like hanging out a little bit. It looks like they may have taken some sleep aids before, as you see kind of like these leaves ground up into tea, just kind of like, it's still a little warm, a little bit of steam, a little bit of vapor still wafts off the top, but you can see there's definite movement in the lights as the shadows just kind of dance and glow as like the vines and the leaves just kind of move independently of their own, just kind of like either catching the wind or just kind of like surfing out on their own, wafting around.
That's gorgeous. All these leaves and shit.
Yeah. And as you actually look up, you can actually see what appears to be some type of like illusionary magic as you see looks like a full moon and a bright sky of stars above you. You actually can't see where the roof and the walls meet. It's just kind of like this cloudy area and then just starlight filling the entire.
This is so trippy.
This is sick. This is sick.
Oh man.
I'm gonna sniff around and see if there's any like plants around here where like something that would be like the equivalent of like edibles or something that would make you like trip.
You don't even need to roll. The teacup is, you're quite clearly
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking.
I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking, brother. Let's do it. It's just a little side quest, just a little test of bravery.
Yeah, eyes around. Just make sure that we don't want to step on any like other rats' toes.
Yeah. So give me a perception check.
19.
19. Vinny, you see as you're about to go forward, you hear kind of like this little like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. What? As you look over and you see kind of like, you can't tell what the color of the fur of this rat is because it looks like it's been hit by like a series of like dusted paint. Like it's got oranges and reds and yellows and wafts that got bald spots on its fur. It's like one eye is like pink and the other one is red. And he's like, don't go near there.
Fucked.
You are the most messed up rat we have ever seen.
He's like, yeah, I got it from being here. Like you get really high, but oh man, you got to watch out. These plants are dangerous.
This is like a PSA.
So did drugs do this to you, or did he do this to you, or like, like what's how you get so fucked?
Yes.
Both is what you're saying. Both
ends.
All 5 options.
Holy shit.
All right, I don't know. This seems like maybe too hot of stuff.
Are there other rats here?
Agreed.
How many?
He points to himself, then he points to you, to Vinny, and then he points to Rod. He's like, yeah.
Have you seen like other ones?
Well, I mean, like, what is a rat? Is it like in the ethereal form? Is it in the physical realm? Like, what is the concept?
Can you get me some of that tea?
Oh, I wouldn't drink that stuff. That's not because it's dangerous. Yeah, it is dangerous. Totally dangerous. You seem kind of like going to that thinker pose, like dangerous to go up, dangerous to drink, dangerous to go near them. It's just dangerous. Yeah. Is the payoff worth it? I don't know, but it's dangerous. Is it dangerous? I don't know. It could be dangerous. It may be dangerous. I don't know.
I might have to go sober after this, man. This is a real bum out.
Well, it doesn't have to be. I mean, like, this guy's all fucked up. He couldn't handle it. He just like had a night.
Oh no, I handle it. I handle it just fine.
Yeah, you're
just
handling it great. You're fucking making
you
it.
give like this big toothy rat smile. One of his like incisors just like boonk falls on the floor.
Holy fuck!
But
we gotta get this guy out for his own good, man.
You see him actually pick it up and he tries to put it back in his mouth, but the other tooth is growing in right on top of it. It's like, oh well. And he just throws it. You actually know there's like a small little pile of teeth.
Whoa. All right. Like, you gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah. Long story short, we're the gutter runners. We're heroes. Wait, I'm Vinny the Tooth.
And you're Rod the Bod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how'd you know my nickname?
I just know things, man.
Well,
just
okay.
know it.
You are going to be the best gutter runner ever.
You are one of us. You are saved.
But I don't want to go. This place is amazing.
No,
And some leaves help you out. Some leaves try to eat you, but it's some leaves are just telling me I can't go yet, though.
You definitely got to not listen to those leaves. Never listen to a plant. That is what my mother said.
I mean, we've been not listening to plants, and I think you should take us as an example. You know, like, we're sort of smooth and sleek. We're gentlemen on the street. Like, you could recover your self-esteem. Maybe
House
even
rat
grow
all
back
day.
a bit of that hair.
See, but the big one, the big plant, it tells me not to leave. It tells me to stick around, give it things so it can grow, give it water so it can grow, give it like different things.
Okay, I'm gonna place my like rat paw over his mouth, and I'll be like, listen. What's your name?
It's like, oh, it's Lint.
Lint. I'm gonna tell this to you. If you leave and join us in the Gutter Runners, you're going to be able to go across that room and tell the plant, I'm the big plant now, bitch. I'm running the show. I got my shit together. I'm growing my hair back. I'm not fucked up on all these fucked up half-elf drugs. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to go.
But I'm a rat.
You're going to go and join your other rats in our rat brotherhood.
House of the Rat.
House of the Rat. Gutter Runners Forever, Brothers
Well,
in Arms, all that shit.
If she's not
All
around
that
anymore,
shit.
I'll go freely. But that plant dictates everything in my life right now.
You know what? I'm going to go up to that plant and do a little dictating of my own. Point it out. I'll show you.
Okay, he points off and he notices there's this big, deep clay red pot. It's almost very, very Seymour-esque from Little Shop of Horrors. You see this big, massive bud, and you actually notice it has like these blue and purple luminescence that light up, and like the vines are kind of moving independently of each other.
Is that plant dancing or is that plant dancing?
The plant's dancing. The plant loves music. Conversation it loves.
All right, man. I don't know if I'm in for a plant that dances. I don't know if I'm into that, but
I feel like we made a big show. We made a big impression. We gotta like sort of like back out now, you know?
She's really tough. She's really tough.
Yeah, not as tough as Wererat. You know what?
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm a gutter runner. I'm gonna let a plant boss me around.
Earlier tonight, we let a lady with a book boss us around, and you know what? That wasn't cool.
That wasn't cool.
We gotta get our mojo back, and that's what we've come here for. I realize now, cosmically.
You can see the cosmic all around us right now.
All right, here's the plan. I'm just going to run at it and chop it down. You come in, also chop it down. Double chop, 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 chop.
Ooh, double attack. Both as rats?
No, we should definitely get our arms ready with our swords. All right.
Wait,
But let's wait.
You guys aren't rats?
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Before we start this business, Sleeping Beauty over here, he's probably out for a while.
That person there? Yeah. Also, they prefer to stay gender neutral, so it's a them and they.
Oh.
Let's be respectful here.
Yeah, well, pardon moi, pal. Let's move.
Yeah, so turn into halfling form.
Okay.
Shing.
And although actually like more like a like not so loud so that it's like I don't want to wake him up.
Yeah, well, you're going to have some options there.
Yeah.
I will say roll initiative. You do get a surprise round on the attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, plant rolled a natural 20.
I also
10.
rolled a natural 20.
Nice. All right, so Rod the Bod, what'd you get?
20.
Rod, straight up 20.
Straight up 20.
Vinny, what did you get?
10.
10.
Plus your dex if you didn't add.
Oh,
dex.
plus my dex. 12.
12. All right, and the plant will be at 18. And you know what? I'm going to roll for that just in case. Actually, disadvantage because she's asleep. Boom. Rod, you and Vinny get a surprise round, so you just get to attack freely with advantage.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna go attack. I'll make 2 sword attacks. So I'm not gonna chew on a plant. That is a 19 plus 4, so 23 and a 7.
The 23 will hit.
Oh, sorry, that was an advantage. Sorry,
Yeah.
so that was actually a 19.
19. The 19 hits as it slices right into the bud as you see kind of like this green liquid just kind of spill out. It's bioluminescent and it lights up the area, making what's kind of like a dim light is now kind of turning into a bright light.
Oh, it's a 6 damage in total.
6 damage.
And the second attack is a 21 to hit.
21 is also a hit.
And that's max damage is 8 damage.
8 damage. There we go. Math is correct. Yes. Vinny.
Die plant. What am I rolling here?
D20.
D8.
To do no 2d20 because you have advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
That one. There you go. Yeah.
I'll take this 17.
17 is a hit, so roll me up your d6 for damage.
8.
8. Woo.
You get a second attack.
Oh, I get to go again?
Yeah.
With advantage again?
Yeah.
Nice. Another 17. And a 4 this time.
So that's 12 damage in total. Nice. As you see Vinny also biting, you see kind of like this like bright bluish liquid kind of gloop out. You see the bud begin to shudder. You see leaves and the vines begin to just fling up into the air as you see the bud rise off of a stalk, and you kind of see like this like crease in the middle of the bud open up, and you see like these very white jagged teeth erupt from the plant. And you kind of hear like, fuck! Yeah. And we're gonna go back to the top of the order is Rod.
Holy shit!
Get him, Rod!
2 attacks this time, not advantage.
No advantage this time.
Yeah. All right, I'll take.
Does it make noise? Like, are we making noise?
It's you
now?
hear it makes like a very like, and we'll see what happens to the owner when it gets to their initiative turn.
It's a 20 and a 16 to hit.
They both hit.
All right. 6 plus 4 is 10 damages in total.
10 damages in total as you slice into it as well. Again, more of that bright blue goop coming out as you see it focus on you, Rod, as you see these 2 vines come wrapping at you.
I got this.
That is an 18 to hit.
That's a definite hit.
As you see the vine wrap around you, absolutely no damage taken. As you see Rod is lifted up into the air, and you see the pod open up wide. It's got like this reddish and purplish blue, and like kind of like this leafy tongue just waggling back and forth.
Whoa.
As it drops Rod in and it snaps shut. You take 0 physical damage.
Yeah, but a bunch of acid damage.
You're taking 6 acid damage.
Yeah,
And
all
you
right.
are,
So
and
he's
you are
inside the plant?
He's inside. You kind of see like this muff, like this bulbish.
Oh no!
This Rod is enveloped by the two pods, making kind of like a mouth around it. You are also restrained as well.
Give me back my brother, you fucking plant!
Vinny, it is your go. What do you wish to do?
I'm attacking with my sword, and I'm going to try to like chop it open in a way that like I'm trying to get him out of there without
you can just
hurting him.
So your options are: you can either try and assist Rod to open it up, you can try and open it up yourself, or just attack and try and get it to let it go.
I'm attacking.
Okay, so you get 2 attacks.
14 and 4.
14 and 4. The 14 will hit.
I got 1. Slice. That's a 7.
7. You slice in. It looks like you can already see like the juices flowing through the leaf, and these bright blue juices are now actually looks like it's going into the inside of the 2 petals that they're just like. You can actually hear Rod kind of like scream like.
Hold on, buddy.
After that is the store owner. It's a natural 1. I'm going to say she doesn't have to roll perception checks for the next 3 rounds.
Sweet.
Because she is that coked out on her drugs. Rod, you are restrained inside this plant.
I'll try to push my way out, I guess.
All right, so to get it's an escape attempt.
Yeah.
It's a strength it's either a strength athletics or acrobatics check, but because you're restrained, it's made with disadvantage.
Would it be any better if you were a rat?
You'd be smaller.
that might-
You'd still be restrained though, because you're kind of confined.
Yeah, it's true. I would be. I could be smaller though. I would have pack tactics as a. Although I'll have to bite the.
1 second, let me check. Restrained.
Oh, I'd have.
Would it become a were plant?
It could potentially become a were plant.
I think it only works on humanoids.
You know what? No, I'm gonna. I'm an idiot who's like freaking. I'm gonna hawk it up. I'm gonna attack from the inside.
And you would have pack tactics because you're not incapacitated on the inside.
Nice. All right, but I'm gonna make 2 disadvantage attacks.
Okay.
Attack 1 is an 18 and a
Nice.
20 is what I rolled. So that's a 22 to
That's
hit.
a hit.
All right, I'll roll the second one too. That one's probably it's only a 10 to hit the second one.
The 10 actually glances off the inside as you're
Cool.
still fighting around.
It's 7 damage in total.
Oh, right. At the start of your turn. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm taking acid damage. Ooh, jeez.
You're taking 9 acid damage. So you see like this like blue fluid. It's actually lighting up the inside of this mouth as you feel like the small stings of acid. You hear
Gotta run it forever!
you actually see like just below you, kind of like this gullet like opening up, and you kind of hear like this like slurping like gullet.
Oh, no.
It's trying to force you down.
Oh.
The plant is going to attack. That's 2 4s in a row. Vinny, you see these 2 vines come lashing at you, but you duck over one and jump and do a backflip jump over the other. As it tries to lash you out, you can definitely see that bulbous mass in the head of the plant. It's starting to slowly slink down the trunk of the main plant. It is now your go.
I'm coming for you, buddy. Gutter runners. Terrible.
no.
Oh, but I get to re-roll this one.
Yeah, sweet. It's a 1. You get to reroll it. Turn into a 20.
Oh, nice. A 19. Pretty close.
So what are you two?
19 and 5.
Which becomes a 9 in total.
Yeah, so the 9 misses, the 19 will hit.
Why does the 9? Oh, because +4.
+4, yeah.
All right. It's a 8.
8.
Ah!
You're whittling down as you're putting more creases into or more cuts into this thing, but you notice that bright blue liquid doesn't spill out as much. This looks like it's being forced into the plant. The Drew or the store owner is asleep, and Rod, it is your go.
Do I take some acid damage
You
first?
do take some acid
no.
damage. Only 4 acid damage that time.
That's way better. All right, this time I'm going to try to escape out of it. Okay, this is bad. So disadvantage, strength.
Strength or acrobatics?
Oh, I got to reroll the 1. Into a 14,
Beautiful.
but I have to take the lower of these, right? It's a 20 in total. Sorry, that's a 10 in total.
You see, Vinny, you see the 2 leaves kind of separate just a little bit. You see strands of this viscous fluid, bright blue fluid, and the teeth are kind of like moving and wiggling to keep shut as you see Rod's face just very briefly, and then boom, snaps back shut again.
Shit, man!
So that was your action.
Yeah.
The plant gets to go again. It's going to take more swipes at Vinny. It's natural 20.
Oof.
But you are immune to physical damage, so you're fine.
You can't swallow both of us.
Yeah, there's not enough room in
All right,
there.
I'm going to run at the plan and try to like slash that opening open, or at least where I saw that opening.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of like just wild.
Screaming away.
2 1s.
Holy shit!
What is going on in this game? Rerolls.
Holy fuck!
9 and a 19.
Natural 9?
No.
Combined 9.
So so that's what you rolled last time as well.
Yeah.
So the 19 hits, the 9 misses. As you see, the vines come striking at you, but you kind of do like this John Woo dodge between the vines, and you're about to miss, but that halfling luck just kicks in as you slash down and land another blow.
Take that. Another 8.
Oh,
Wow.
Max! Woo, it's what you rolled last time too.
Yeah.
You see, you're making some sizable cuts into this plant. It looks like there's more of that bright blue fluid just oozing out. It's kind of, you see, your Lint is just kind of you don't know if he's happy or freaking out that this is happening, but like looks like his one eyes are like changing in size from like one to like going whoa whoa. It's like I can see everything. Storm still asleep. Rod taking some acid damage at the start as it tries to digest for 5 acid damage.
All right. Not doing the best.
Your choice. Try and escape, attack.
I'm at 9 hit points. Nah, you bastard. I'm going to attack him twice. Why not? I'll keep alternating. Attack 1 is a 11 to hit.
Just misses on the inside.
And attack 2 is a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
And it's 7 damage.
7 damage. Oh my goodness. It's getting close. The plant is going to go. It's going to do something different. It's going to try something different on you, Vinny.
Prepare to meet your doom plant.
It is actually not going to do anything because that's a natural 1 and a natural 2. As you see these bright blue
You
vines.
should have been a halfling.
Tries to wrap itself. Looks like it's trying to grapple you and has no effect as you're just dodging and slicing the vines out of the way. Vinny, is your go.
Man, that was terrible.
That is terrible.
It's a 9 and an 11.
Unfortunately, those both miss as you see the vines almost like in a sparring session, like just plinging off your short sword as you go. Store owner is still asleep. Rod, at the start of your turn,
Yeah, let's take some damage.
3 acid damage.
Oh.
We're doing it. I'm getting out. I can see daylight. Attack 1, it was not high. It's a 7 in total. And attack 2 is double 18. So it's a 22 to hit.
Roll me up your damage.
Minimum damage is only 3.
As this 3, you see this short sword come and begin to slice down the middle.
Yeah.
As it's kind of just like opens up into its own deathly bloom. Rod the Bod's bod looks terrible.
Rod, you look super gross, man.
I feel super gross, man.
You see Flint going like, you killed her. I'm free of her commands. Oh, we can do anything in this place now. Oh, yeah. And you see him just begin to like chitter and frantically tap his fingers together.
What we are
owe me, Flick.
You owe him a lot, dude. And what we are doing in this place is getting the fuck out of it.
Yeah. We're going.
Like, can I touch him? Like,
Oh yeah.
he seems kind of.
He's just covered. He's covered. Are you touching Flint or sorry, you touching Lint
Rod.
or yeah, he is covered in this bright blue goo.
God, I want to help you, but like, I don't want to touch you.
I'm gonna go bathe in the sewer.
It seems like you're corroding a bit. Like, let's go. Let's just go.
Yeah,
let's just go.
I'd never want to come back here.
Yeah, you see Lint go. What do I do? What do I do? I can stay here and master everything.
No.
Wait.
You're coming with us.
Maybe later. Only if the gutter runners need you here. Otherwise, you're coming with us.
All right. Well, you're the new masters now.
We're the new masters now, and Master says, let's move.
Say, all right. As you see him go, and he's kind of like head down, like and just tapping his clawed fingers together as he kind of walks down. You didn't give him directions, but he seems to be going the right direction for.
I think he read our minds to know where to go. He's better than us. Better than me right now, that's for damn sure.
No, I mean, you were glorious. We destroyed that plant. We fucking killed it, literally and figuratively. This time, I feel like we leaned a bit too far into the superpowers. Like, it turns out, like, things can't stab us. Yeah, things can't bludgeon us, but we can be eaten.
I'm not nearly as invincible as I thought.
Yeah.
I need to bathe in the sewer and take an hour's break.
All right, you head back into the sewers.
Wait, as he head back in the sewers, I want to see if I can nip out and grab like one thing that I know will be like a relaxing herb or something like that.
The only thing you have any indication of that right now that Flint is gone, is the tea next to the store owner's hammock.
I'm going to try to snatch that tea.
It's actually like a full human-sized teacup, so you have to. You're in halfling form right now, so you actually can grab it, but there's no like you have to find like a skin or something like that to transport, or you can just drink it there if you want as well.
No, I want to take the whole teacup.
Okay, yeah. So you're just gonna walk around the teacup.
Well, I'm going to carry the teacup out.
Okay.
Do I need to like try anything?
No, you just grab it. But I will say it's going to be difficult to keep that tea because it's like a porcelain teacup going through the sewers.
Yeah, well, I say just before we enter the city, I'm like, Rod. Okay, that was some trippy shit. So, let's mix a little pleasure with pain. I'm going to take maybe 20% and you take maybe 80% of this tea.
I don't know, man. That guy was pretty fucked up. Like, I'll take a little dose, right?
Take a sip.
Dose.
We'll
Just
just
a
take a sip.
little.
We'll just taste the wares, because
Little sip. Yeah, no, I take the edge off. That was traumatic.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of things in there. My own life flashing before my eyes a little bit. It was
Plant gullet.
I imagine you mostly saw nothing because you were inside the plant the whole time. Man, you like ripped it open. I could see a face. It was crazy.
Actually, no, it was pretty lit up in there with all the
It was weird. You never want to see the inside of a plant, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Sip.
So like a little tiny sip.
Give me a Constitution save.
I have advantage. Well, not advantage. I have proficiency in this at least. It's a 15.
You make the save. You don't go unconscious,
Uh-huh.
and you get the added benefit of that any hit dice you roll right now count as double.
Sweet. I definitely need that.
That was completely unplanned.
Whoa, that was great.
Yeah, give me some. I'm going in.
All right, give me a Constitution save, Vinny.
What's a Constitution save?
It should be there on the left.
So on this dice, I get +3.
Yeah.
7.
You see Vinny take a sip. He smiles very briefly and then flap, just falls face first, out cold to sleep.
Vinny never could handle his. I'll like drag him into the hole. Can we fit into the hole as halflings?
Yeah. No, you actually have to go down to rat size.
If I'm dragging him and he's down, can I make him into?
Give me a strength athletics check.
So I'm gonna turn to a rat. I'm gonna try to pull him.
Yeah, strength athletics check to pull your unconscious friend through the hole.
All right. Probably not. It's only 9.
He kind of Pooh Bears gets stuck in the way. He's not permanently stuck, but you need a couple more.
All right. Running start. I guess I'm running backwards on this. Much better. It's a 19.
Oh yeah, and then
yay.
Vinny goes flying through unconscious as you actually land in kind of like a tepid, warm sewage puddle, and you notice like that bright blue acidy ooze has already kind of lost its potency when the plant died, but you notice that as it's getting further and further away from the source that the brightness dies down, or the light dies
I
down.
want to get all of it off me, so I'm just gonna prop Vinny up in the sewer, make sure he's not like swallowing his tongue. And then I'm gonna bathe and break in the
So
I'm gonna roll some hit die.
you actually both have 6 hit dice.
Yeah.
So 60 or up to 68.
I gotta roll two die right now because of my T effects.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
double the value of these and add your Constitution modifier.
Sweet. So for so it's 5, and then that one is 9. It's 14. So it's 20.
Oh, and just so you know, it's a simple action to wake up your friend
Okay, cool.
or to wake Vinny up.
I gotta let him sleep it off while I like clean up and break. 7, 14.
The mechanical effect is if he fails to save, he's unconscious for 8 hours.
Cool. I'm at max now. I spent 4 hit die.
Perfect.
All right. At the end of my break and my rest, I'm like, hey, Vinny, and I like tap him. But I go back to halfling form.
Yeah. Vinny, Rod looks great. Looks like he's not been touched. Whatever that tea was, it's amazing. Well, as Vinny, how Vinny looks to you, Rod, is like he's kind of got like those sleep crusties in his eye. His fur's kind of like smeared up to one side, got a little bit of drool coming out. He's actually been sitting in some type of refuse in the sewer. Does not look as good or clean or sheen as you. Like his halfling eyes, they sparkle a little bit.
Rod, I don't want to get weird, but I think you're looking pretty hot after that whole adventure. And I mean, I guess in summary, I feel like that was kind of like a low turnout for like, because we almost died. So I think we need to go a little slower on this next one.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
Too much.
Too much.
We once again bit off more than we could chew.
But we're rats. We're gutter runners. You know what? I'm gonna tell your kids about this one day, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Where's next?
How about? So I'm gonna call that a win.
Yep, it definitely is.
Only one rat.
Well, he has psychic powers at least. Stannis's steel. What was that one?
Steam and Steel? I think?
Steam and Steel. Whatever. Stannis's or
Steam and Steel, yeah.
Steam and Steel.
Yeah. So you make your way to Steam and Steel, and you notice that this blacksmithy isn't actually enclosed. It's more of like an open structure. So there's actually no residents inside, but you easily find your way up, and you feel it starts to get a little cold and chilly as the winter air kind of blowing in, but you can still feel that residue heat off of the forge and off of the coals. And you do notice that there's actually kind of like an activity, almost like a party type of atmosphere, as you come around the corner and you see kind of like this big tankard of water that's bubbling, and you notice that there's some like metallic straw-like tubes coming from the furnace, and it's kind of making this jacuzzi hot tub where you see this big fat rat just kind of sitting there with a crown on its head, and it's just kind of eating. It has like mice and rats just bringing it food as it's just kind of sitting like this hot tub kind of atmosphere.
This is the freaking life.
Yeah, that guy looks amazing. I'm so jealous of him just looking at him.
All right, this is gonna be tricky because like, what could these rats need? This like, what besides how awesome we are?
Guy. A gentleman like that, he's going to value prestige, you know? He's going to value glamour, which you now got for some reason. I mean, seriously, I can't stop looking at you. We've completed several deeds tonight. You know, we're recruiting rich gentlemen in society. Hey, don't let that guy think that he's better than us.
Because he ain't.
He ain't.
He is wearing a crown.
That crown's pretty sweet.
He might be better than us.
I'll tell you what's sweet. When we carved up that fucking monster plant 2 hours ago.
Kings like stories. They're like jesters. Yeah. All right. We are cool jesters. Like not like a dumb jester.
No.
Or like a fucking bard.
No. They're going to be like, yeah, that guy's like, you know, they're going to be sort of like that guy, you know, he did the funniest thing. He's like a jester, but he doesn't need to be employed as a jester.
Badass jester.
Yeah, he could be a jester if he wanted to.
All right, you come around, you notice that the servant rats are kind of looking at you and like kind of like, whoa, where did you guys come from? As you notice, they look chilled, but the rat in the tankard hot tub, it's like, oh, welcome to my blacksmithing kingdom.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You are looking so great tonight.
Already good with the titles. I like these two people. Bring me another apple.
The crown, you know, I'll take an apple too if ones are going around. I want to introduce myself.
No apples for people I don't know.
Sure. No apples. I am Vinny the Tooth. This is my associate,
Rod the Bot.
We've been kicking ass all up and down this neighborhood, out smarting traps, sorceresses. We just killed a big plant back there.
Oh,
you know,
big expiring rats. Maybe you're more than rats, I think.
Well, you know, that might be a story for another time. You know, you got to keep something up your best, you know?
Magic, rat, hero.
Which form are you guys in right now?
I guess rat
rats.
form.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, well, mighty rats. Coming in, fighting sorcerers and plants. What brings you to my kingdom of Smithy?
Well, you know, those sorcerers and plants, those were just kind of like a warm-up, you know, because what we've really come to do is we've heard of your fame. You've got this King of Smithy going on, you know, your name, you got good buzz. It's really
Power
spread.
in the neighborhood.
Power in the neighborhood. We represent a power of our own, both in the fact that we have superpowers, but also more metaphorically, we belong to a brotherhood of rats known nobly around these parts as the Gutter Runners.
House rat forever.
House rat for life.
Established rats come into my place, you have. Oh, talking of prestige and names and titles and education. Education is the key. But you have one question you must answer then to prove yourselves.
Yeah, lay it on us.
Anytime, whatever it is.
You want to ask us a question? You can ask us a question anytime, day or night.
Top 3 questions, whatever they are.
Yeah, top 10 even.
I just have one for you, eager little rat. What is my name?
Your fucking majesty.
Right.
Big balls.
That's what they say about you all over the place.
You see him kind of laughing like the water froths and bubbles around him as he just starts shoving more pieces of apple in his mouth. Like, oh, I like these people. I like these rats.
The bot, dude, that was a good save.
It was a good save. In fact, I'll give you inspiration for the save.
So, your Majestiness, we don't want to take up too much of your time here. We're just gonna kind of circulate amongst your servants, you know, take some names, make sure everybody's all officially aligned with our guild.
His wet paw and like kind of like suds drip off. You think he's actually kind of like sitting like a brothy beer type of hot tub thing, as he says, "You have impressed me already. I know of your gutter runner society. Whatever you ask, We will aid you. You have the aid of Rat King Linus to help you in my blacksmithy kingdom.
Well, that prestige is good, but it's really more of a numbers play tonight. So
we have the numbers.
Yeah, so
we have well-armed numbers. You see him clap his hands, and from the shelves and from the supply boxes and on top of the anvil, you see these rats step forward, and they are glistening with like this bright, shiny plate armor, helmets, swords, and like these shields that have little sigils on them with like these like embossed rats on them.
Bad ass.
Adorable. Just brings a tear.
So when we come calling, the gutter runners, you will answer.
Oh, we will help out the Gutter Runner Society. You have impressed me today.
All right. So you count yourself a member.
Associates. My own kingdom operates of its own, but I will work with the Gutter Runner Society.
You know what? I'm calling it a win.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Your Majesty. We will not take up any more of your time.
But if you want to throw one of those apples your way, just sort of in a gesture of good faith to the Gutter Runner, I feel like it's a soft membership. We could maybe get a little snack in return.
You say, I can do such thing for you. As you see him clap his hands, and two of the knights jump down, and they slice off a part of the apple, and they stab it through. And then you see him nod, and they throw the apple and the sword at you as they kind of land at your feet.
Amazing, kids.
You know what? That sword was just a classy touch. It's like a garnish, but you can kill with it.
You now have a +1 magical sword.
Sweet.
So if you mark it on, so it's now +5 to hit, and you do a d6 +3 damage.
But we only have the one sword.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, he threw 2 pieces, right?
He threw 2 pieces for you.
Yeah.
So each with their own sword?
we each get our own sword.
Yeah.
So one of my d6s has a +3?
Yeah, your sword one.
And a plus, and whatever your...
And a +5 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
You did well to impress the king. That's a total save on that one.
So now we're like walking up. Rod the Bud, you were amazing.
Oh man, I felt it. Yeah.
Now that one, as I think it was just like across the board win. Powerful alliance. We did the names right. You didn't get eaten by no plants.
Oh man, that was the best part. If I had to say, to narrow down one thing, not being enveloped by a horrifying plant that will give me nightmares is definitely at the top of that list.
All right, one more down, and then we are heading right to Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah. So Tiger's Eye, right?
All right.
Well, I thought we already went to Tiger's Eye.
Nope, you did Corlin's Crown.
Oh, wasn't Tiger's Eye the bookstore?
No, that was the Bookworm's Treasure.
Bookworm's Treasure, yeah.
All right, you head over to the Tiger's Eye. Are you going above street or below street? Because you're kind of like this open area in the blacksmithy right now.
I think we should move down to below street.
Yeah, that's been our home.
All right, you head back down the hall, going just sub-sewer level. As you come up to the Tiger's Eye, again, you find one of the holes that leads into the basement as it kind of creeps up. Give me a perception check based on sight. You can do smell as well. One can do one can do the other.
I went for sight.
I'll go for smell.
I'll take my 18.
Ooh, I got to re-roll that one. 15.
15 and 18. You get the lights are off in the area, but you can definitely see 2 feet are crossed over on the desk. And you see stacks and piles of paper and parchment in like file folders and whatnot. And you hear, you kind of see like this head and shoulders silhouetted against the window that looks out on the street. And you kind of hear like this.
All right, good. All right, let's keep it quiet this time. Less of a big show, more of a stealthy approach. Keep that guy asleep. Meet our new rat allies.
Stealth mission. Keep it in the dark. Let's go.
Right, you're gonna have to give me an investigation check to find these rats.
Can we assist each other to get advantage?
Yeah, one person can roll with advantage.
Yeah, you roll with advantage. Roll a second one and take the higher.
13.
13. You go searching.
+1 for you, I think, actually, isn't it? Your intelligence, no, it's not. Never mind. No. Sorry, 13. You're right.
So, Vinny, you go searching around, and Rod the Bot is kind of like giving you security looks. And you don't actually see any signs of rats around. You don't see any droppings or nibbled on pieces of furniture, or paper would be a huge thing. In fact, you see like all these stacks of paper, you're like, well, I can probably shred a couple of those. But you see no signs of rats.
No
anywhere.
holes or anything?
If there's holes, they're not obvious to you. You can roll again. you get one more chance before you have to start rolling with disadvantage.
All right, yeah, take advantage again. I'll aid you.
14.
14 in total?
Yep.
Yeah, you're looking around again, and it seems like this place is sealed up pretty tight, aside from the one rat hole, which is like very obvious.
Do another quiet shout. Like, rat heroes.
Rat heroes.
There's
Gonna runners forever.
There's no response.
Gutter runners run all night and day and know everything there is to know about rats and rat culture and what's going on in the real city.
City was.
Let's go. Cheese
Let's get out of here.
Cheese it.
You see this tall, lanky, gaunt person stand up. He moves his fingers, and you see all the sconces on the torches light up on the wall. Boom, 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 boom. Like, who's here? Who's in my office?
We should run for it.
Yeah, we're skittering. We're skittering away.
As you skidding back to the hole?
Yeah.
All right. You go darging for the hole. Give me another perception check as well.
10. Oh, 12.
That's a 4.
You can roll smell advantage if you want as well.
Sweet. I'll take the smell advantage. It's a 9.
Better that time. That is 17.
17, Vinny. Just as you scooch in, you recognize that smell right away. It's feline. It's cat. As you see this big, tubby, orange tabby land down here. As you see like this striped orange cat go pacing around, kind of like sniffing around. He's like actually sniffing around the borders of the room. It pretty much going along the trail and coming right up to the rat hole and looking down. You see like this very smushed face kind of pushes up. Its fat head actually can't get in all the way. As you hear like as it sees you two. As it can't quite put its head in, so that it starts reaching its paw in, trying to
so magic cats.
Yeah.
Each of you give me a perception check.
Oh.
20.
4.
Vinny, you actually see just on the inside of the claws a little bit of silver lining on the claw. It's like,
yeah, we happy we got out of there when we did.
Silver's a cat.
An insane asshole.
It's racist.
It's like they just want to kill us.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the only reason to do that.
Yeah.
They just don't think that we're valuable members of society.
All right, let's peace out.
Yeah,
of
right.
this
You know
place.
what? You know what's going to be good? Going to Troll Skull Manor.
Exactly. That one was that was a miss. Like sometimes you go in, you succeed. Sometimes you go in, some fail. Sometimes you go in, you come out again. We don't really talk about it
And
anymore.
we got valuable intel for Rat Kingdom. Never go there, silver-toothed monsters.
Let's say we roughed up the silver-toothed monster. I don't want to seem like we punched out in front of the Rat Kingdom.
I mean,
it wasn't the teeth; it was the claws specifically.
The claws,
were severed.
Whatever. Claws are silver. Thank you, narrator.
Who dips a cat in silver these days?
That was actually more Waywalker. Sorry.
All right, your last one, Troll Skull Manor.
All right, this is it. This is, sort of the big celebration. I think, win or lose, we really came out ahead tonight. We, and I want to say, buddy,
ourselves over and over again, every single time.
especially you, man, you dominated.
You
You lifted up that tramp. You got eaten by that plant. You came out of it better than ever.
silver-tongued, Vinny the Tooth, saving my butt all over the place. You're the best.
I never thought I'd ever tell you that we were better off as rats. But, for the first time, I feel like you and I are making it work.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a rat most of the night, and it's been way better. I turned into a human. I get swallowed by a freaking plant.
I don't even miss it. We ate this. Apple slices filled us up.
Yeah. You know what? This is maybe a new permanent for us.
Yeah.
All right, you guys make your way over to Troll Skull Manor. Essentially, when you get up to the rat hole, unlike other rat holes, there's actually decorations and a small little scrap wood plaque with "Welcome to Rat Skull Manor" painted on the. You can actually hear there's music going on in the inside.
Holy shit. Maybe rats forever.
This is going to be amazing.
You walk in, and it's like you walked into a tavern that everybody knows your name. As soon as you walk in, you can see the other rats going, hey!
Hey, buddy.
You can actually see a lot of the people who were at the Gutter Runner Society meeting are actually convening here.
Oh, hey. What are you guys doing here?
Working as you see them kind of like sip their little mini
All right.
tankers.
Your work, I mean, you're not taking it over our turf, though.
No, this is our secret drinking place.
All right. Yeah. That's good.
So we're on the cool, though.
Yo,
you're not going to rat us out, huh?
No. You ain't. No rats. Because, I just want to make sure you are respecting Vinny the Tooth and Rod the Bod.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, we come here for secret drinking. This is off the clock drinking.
Yeah. Good to know.
It's one of the reasons why we don't have a place up here is because we can kind of do what we want without some prying eyes, ears, or whiskers around.
You know, I'm all for, a little drinking on the job, or drinking off the job, or drinking anytime, drinking yourself out of a job. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. We're a loose pair. However, Rat Superior of House Rad assigned us to this alley specifically so we could do the recruiting, and if somebody else is even around, it feels kind of like more like they're kind of doing the recruiting. So
you're going to want to talk to the landlord then. That's Nikki.
Who's Nikki?
Nikki the rat.
Well, yeah, this is our first time here. We don't know.
I inferred that person was a rat. Like
yeah, he's the landlord. He owns everything here. And he's got squatters' rights. He was here first.
A legitimate claim they gave to some bozo humanoids taller than us.
You actually hear the door opens up. It's like, no, I was here first. They didn't give it to nobody. It still belongs to me. Look at all the supplies and drinks I can afford for everybody.
Nikki, you're doing great. And, we're doing great too. We're sort of gentlemen of the area. We just landed here. We're fresh to being rats, but we're really making it work. And look here, we were sort of getting a little alliance going. And I pull out my sword.
Yeah. You see Nikki come out, and he's like this slicked gray fur rat. He's got little tiny sunglasses and a 3-piece striped suit with like a little kind of like, it's not a real rose, but it's a tiny little like kind of like a rose petal button on the side of his vest. And you see this much bigger rat in like this slick black suit with a high white collar and a tie coming down. And he's got like kind of like, it looks like a piece of mirror that's broken off, and he's wearing it over his eyes. And this is like like he's got black fur and kind of like the little gray face that kind of goes down his throat. And this is his bodyguard, Hugo. Throwback to the episode that just came out today.
Guys, I love it. Classy, ostentatious, but not pretentious. Anyway, as I was saying, we made a big splash in the neighborhood. We've defeated some monsters. We've made a few friends, as you can tell by these magical swords we're wielding. And, we're just here to have a good time, welcome everybody, make some friends, and do a little recruiting for the Gutter Runners Guild.
The Gutter Runners Guild. Yep. They did not claim this place soon enough, and look at this majesty I've turned it into.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But, it's surrounded by haunted souls, men who are not as successful as you in the business of being a rat or running a tavern.
Oh, the ghost is cool.
What?
we got a ghost. Does the Gutter Runner Society have a ghost?
I'm assuming there were several ghosts in there.
Oh yeah, I mean we got a little bit of everything into Gutter Runners. We got, of course, the bats, the dankfoots, the were-creatures.
Yeah, there was like a big gray one in there.
All kinds of things.
We're new to it ourselves.
So what does Nicky the rat and his buddy Hugo need from the Gutter Runner Society?
Oh,
because we got money, we got cheese, we got an endless supply of food, we got tunes, and we got a place that everyone knows your name.
And you got more money coming in than I bet you got more cheddar coming in than you can possibly spend.
That is absolutely true.
And what me and Vinny have learned is that the more money you have, the more problems you see.
I don't see any problems right now. We got a ghost upstairs. We got some tenants who are doing the job and fixed it up real nice. They have parties every now and then. people dropping food and crumbs, and we just raid the stores every time. We're like, well, we're a self-sustained little society here.
But people are going to come in. People are going to see the king and come at you.
Oh, the king's across in the blacksmithy. I'm just here running a business.
No, but I mean like the king of your own like building castle.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a king. I'm just a private entrepreneur who is making the neighborhood better.
Guy, this is Troll Skull Manor. And the word is...
It's Rat Skull Manor.
Yeah, is it? See, this is
That's
actually...
what the sign says.
a smaller part of a much larger place, and everybody's buzzing about it. They say all this gang shit that's going down between all the different gangs, the violence that broke up, somehow it all has to do with what's going on upstairs. And when that situation goes south, when the gang violence breaks up on your doorstep, you're going to need a place to run, and you're going to need the protection of the gutter runners.
Give me a persuasion check.
If you can spend your inspiration to roll advantage, or I'll give you my inspiration as well.
Well, I got a 14. It's not bad.
Yeah, you can get higher. You can get higher.
Just
Spend that inspiration. I'll give you one of mine.
I can tell by your face that we didn't really say that at the same time.
This is part of the initial roll.
This is part.
Yeah, it's essentially treating it as advantage. I'm not going to tell you what the result was.
Oh, it's a 3.
So it's a 14 in total.
Yeah. You seem like, nah, see, because we got the biggest house on the block here, so we can, whatever happens, we can soak it. Actually, you know what? I'll make this a skill challenge right now. I'll say you need X amount of successes before X amount of failures, and that's your first failure. So you can use any of the skills on your tree. Just tell me how you want to do it creatively to show how you're going to impress Nikki and Hugo to team up or join up with the gutter runners.
I'm going to take an insight roll to get a lay of him. And
Absolutely.
I'm probably have to spend inspiration on this. Yeah, I'm going to spend my last inspiration.
Oh, what was the result?
It's a 5.
Oh, yeah.
It's an 8.
An 8?
It's an 8 in total, yeah.
It wasn't a hard one to figure it out. But you get the feeling that his insight right now is he feels like he holds all the cards, and it's right now of what are they bringing to it? Like, essentially, he's trying to suss out of what they can. You can't figure out what he needs, but he's trying to determine, like, these guys can't supply me with anything that I can foreseeably need right now. He seems like he's got a pretty good setup right now. He's got food, he's got security, he's got comfort, he's got heat, and it looks like none of that is going away anytime soon. So he feels pretty confident.
All right, Nikki, you drive a hard bargain. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me show you what me and my brother here, not my actual brother, but sort of brother in a
Another brother from another mother.
Yeah, we're a family. We're a chosen family. What is Rat Skull Manor, cute. You're doing your own sort of small version of what they're doing up there, but up there, what is one thing that is up there that you wish would be down here in Rat Skull Manor?
I'm pretty satisfied. Like, we got easy access to food, booze, heat. I mean, like, we got room to spare too down here.
You're eating the food and the booze and absorbing the heat that those people up there are just throwing away. And if you've got the gutter runners on the side, you could get those things for yourself. This crumb that you've been picking off on a bun, how do you feel about the whole bun, the whole pie, a real glass of wine?
Which skill do you think you could use to?
As I'm talking, I'm going to I assume I don't really have much room in here.
It's pretty spacious. It's actually the wine cellar or the keg cellar of Troll Skull Manor. So there's a lot of room here.
Yeah,
I'd probably roll like either performance or persuasion.
So as I do this performance and persuasion, I'm gonna like shift and grow to my halfling size.
Ooh, okay, I'll give you advantage on that one too.
Because that's your problem, Nikki. When you think big, you get bigger.
Oh no, boo. Oh, you rolled the one. Sweet.
Oh,
shit. Our locks have rolled out.
As you grow to halfling size, which isn't that much difference than giant rat form. You notice Hugo comes up and he's actually just eye level with you as you see him go, I've seen bigger. I'll count that you have 1 success and 2 failures right now.
Okay. So that you didn't press him. All right. I'll grow up also. Yeah, you see, the gutter runners are a family. And me and my buddy here, Vinny the Tooth, we're going around the neighborhood. We impressed the king. We slew a plant that was
plant
like,
ate this man tonight. 4 rats.
and now look at me, like nothing happened to me.
better than ever.
We escaped an evil giant cat
Oh, you
With-
met Princess.
with silver claws.
Yeah, that's Princess, all right.
Look at me, not a scratch.
True.
Scratch.
Not a scratch.
You join up with something like this, you're untouchable. The sky's the limit.
Give me a persuasion with advantage on that one. You guys are doing a really good job.
That's a 15.
15 is a success as you see him. It's the fact you
Oh,
say
actually, that's a 1, but
Oh.
hold on. Yeah, it says 15.
it's the fact that you said you had an encounter with Princess and not a scratch on you. He's impressed by. He's like, all right, you got some metal behind them were rat bones, and his Princess, she can shred a normal rat, but a were rat, Princess can do some damage. I'm impressed. So you're at 2 successes, 2 failures.
So what's the last thing we got to do? What do we got to do? You know, let's start pussyfooting around here. Let's what's the thing?
What can you give old Nicky the rat here? What does Nicky need from the Gutter Runner Society? You got muscle and you got moxie, and I like that.
And we have connections.
Right. Connections.
That's what we've been building all night here.
Tell me about your connections.
Number 1, all them soldiers over at the king's place, they're going to have to bust loose sometime. You know what they're going to come?
You see his jaw kind of drop. He takes off his glasses and kind of shines them on his jacket a little bit. You got the king to offer up his army?
Where do you think we got these swords from that we've been waving
Look at
around?
them. Amazing.
No, look at it. Look at it in person. And now I'm going to shrink down back into rat form, and I'm like holding my sword out. And I was like, that is genuine gold or shit. Like it's
Magic is shiny.
It's shiny. Yeah. If it's that shiny, it's got to be magic. That is a guarantee.
You see him take the sword, he kind of bounces on his paw a little bit. He's like, ooh, the king knows how to make some good stuff. I'm just going to give you a success because once you name drop the king, he was in. So you have 3 successes and 2 failures. It's like, I got to admit, you're impressing me. You're impressing me.
And we know what's going on. The gutter runners have their fingers in everything.
Everything.
Everything that needs doing, the gutter runners are there. And you will be getting anything in between.
Yeah,
All the cheese that rises to the top will be yours.
All right, give me just another straight up persuasion check.
Give me your advantage. It's a 12. It's a 12.
12 in total?
Yeah.
You see, like, all right, you sold me. Rat Skull Manor will be available for the Gutter Runner Society if they need a free place to sleep, place to drink, a place to muster, because you got all those soldiers on your side.
Oh, yeah, we got everybody on our side. We are the new kings of the gutter runners.
Gutter runners.
Yeah, just don't mention that new king stuff to the current king across the street there.
Who's the current king?
No, we meant figurative king. We're obviously good friends with the king. We know his name. We got these swords. We've been all over this.
Linus and us are like on first name.
It's like, all right, just make
Where
sure.
did you pick that up?
He said it.
Oh, that was the king's name.
That's the things you write down, everybody. Write down the king's name. It always comes up.
Lesson learned for everybody. But
Yeah,
he says
that's a good
he says,
D&D lesson.
just make sure Linus don't hear nothing about this new king stuff. He likes to know that he's the only king.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I like that hot tub though. I've been in it once. It was really good.
Oh, you gotta
Couldn't
tell me
even get
about that.
close. What was it? Like a beer in there? Like it was
Yeah,
crazy.
he takes like whatever malts he can find. Sometimes he buys the malts from me. But oh man, a malt hot tub beer, that just sounds awesome.
bathing in your own beard, that's that kind of disgusting level of classy,
Nothing,
like
nothing could be finer.
Opulence. They call it opulence.
All right. That's great to hear.
It's like, all right, but you got Rat Skull Manor to help you out.
Rat Skull Manor.
Like,
let's
hear
have a
people
cheers.
cheer as music plays up again. As it's like more and more rats from the Gutter Runner Society come walking in. You actually notice that King Spats comes walking in as well. He's like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Gotta run a business.
Gotta running.
He's like, "Did you?" And Nikki goes, "They did." He's like, "That's amazing." And Nikki says, "You know what? As our new alliance, food and drink are on the house."
Oh, yeah.
As you see cheers and music brandish up, and you actually have quite the rat party that extends through the night and into the morning as you guys have completed the Gutter Runner Society adventure.
Sweet. With 1, 2,
I think it's 5.
yeah, 3. Yeah, so 5 out of the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 out of the 7 were successes. Not bad. Good score.
Nice. I'll tell you off mic what the other 2 were. But congratulations. Yeah, that was our neat little one-off. We'll see what results will happen in the Dragon Heist world, because these things will now affect some plot and story.
I'm happy to go back there.
And
Good job, John.
Yeah, thank you very
job,
much.
John. Thank
And
you.
sorry, Steph, you missed out on some Gutter Runner adventures.
We miss you, Steph.
But we will be back soon. I believe it's either a week from now or 2 weeks from now that we have our next recording session.
Next week.
Yep, next week. And we'll see possibly what happens. A fireball just went off in Troll Skull Alley.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you also have a community meeting tonight. But yeah, thanks for listening. And we will catch you next week.